Yo, what is good, y'all? It is Monday night, Unscripted Logic, episode 18. You got myself, Social Assassin, my co-host, the GOAT.
Pablo, Picasso,
You
impersonator extraordinaire.
know what it is. And then bringing to the stage Hazie, our guest for tonight. Salute, Hazie. What's good with you, brother?
Salute, salute.
All right. So first off, go Celtics. But I just want to make sure that this is actually working on YouTube because it is. All right, word. A lot of MME, salute, brother. A lot of people have been having trouble going live on StreamYard the last few hours, I guess, but we're good. So salute to that. Now that we've introduced ourselves, you know what I'm saying? One time for the one motherfucking time.
Woo! Come on in, y'all. Hit that like we're talking about decade old stand-ups as though they just happened. It's getting hazy cause everyone's laughing. Pablo, Picasso, and Social Assassin. Friends dropping gems cause they know about rapping. Hop on the panel and get to why you're wrong. Debate it on the channel, so on and so on. Chop it up and discuss different topics. Come in and watch it, Unscripted Logic. Come in and watch it, Unscripted Logic. Unscripted Logic. Every Monday from 6 to 9, talk battles and pick apart shitty lines. And if you're not on my side, I can change your mind if you give me time. But while you're here, you should hit the like, cause we keep it raw every Monday night. Nah, bro. No, I'm fucking telling you. Oh my god. You don't know a goddamn thing. Are you serious? You're out of your mind. Exactly. I can't fucking believe this. Oh, please. Get the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's ridiculous. Bunch of Chuns and no goddamn thing. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Really? Yeah, okay, bro. Ha.
So salute everybody. It is Monday night, and I get jiggy with this shit.
I can get
You look-
jiggy with this.
You look like the player hater who sold me this shit. I don't have no damn cover. I don't have no damn receipt. So what? Kiss my ass.
Looks like he took a bite out of it.
Looks like he took a bite out of it. You know who you're talking to, motherfucker.
Uh,
You gonna ruin my dickies.
Try again, motherfucker.
no, it's funny. I was gonna come right in with the. I did not hit her. I did not. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. Oh, hi, Matt.
Yes, let's go.
Oh my god.
Let's go. So everybody's audio is good. No one's choppy. We good. That's dope. I like that. So yeah, man, episode 18, we got Hazie back in the building. Last time we had Hazie in the building, it's one of the highest viewed episodes that we got, and I think it was because it was such a fun episode, right?
Right.
And there was,
Yes,
and
sir.
I remember there wasn't even that many people in the live. It got most of its views after the fact. So
Right.
which is dope. So people are going back and watching. So, but shout out to MME, man. He's been going live a lot. I try to get in there and catch as much.
Really? I'm subscribed to him. I don't get notifications and shit. Like, I don't know what it is.
You know what? I don't get his notifications either, and I have my notifications on for him, but I get notifications for people I'm not even subscribed to. But
Right.
yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. But nah, he doesn't go live a lot, but he's been going live a little bit. And even if like the other day, I didn't have time to stop in and stay in the chat, but I popped in. I said, hey man, just passing through. Just wanted to say salute, drop a like, and you know what I mean.
Right.
At least that type.
Well, I like
at
to
least
do that type of
you know what I
shit.
mean. And
Right.
Shout out
But,
to
you know,
shout out to MME, man. Yeah.
Oh, social doing his check-in.
Yep. And don't forget, remember when we had MME up? This dude, man, like he's a teacher. He's a fucking he raps. Remember we played the tracks from Bills? He goes by Bills.
Right.
Yo, man, Bills is due. Like that shit's fire. I feel bad that I haven't really been playing those songs, but
Right,
yeah,
but he hasn't really been going like live a lot either. Mostly
true.
unscripted and shit.
Very true.
And I only
It's
go
up a
live from
little
my
bit.
phone, so I can only play what I already uploaded to StreamYard and shit.
Yeah, that's the thing that sucks. I was gonna do that for this episode, but I was like, well, what if I gotta pull something up for like you know, one of our conversations or something, or if we're
Right.
like
Because
or if
you
like
might
we're
have to be real.
yeah, for sure. And
I
I
got
got
something for you to pull up just to let you know.
Right,
all
me
right.
too.
And I got a little surprise for Pablo. Someone's gonna be joining us at about 7 o'clock. They won't actually be on the panel because they're gonna be at my house, but so there'll be an
Okay.
echo. But one of the original members of Unscripted
Unscripted?
Logic is coming
Damn.
to my house to watch Game 5 with me.
Nice.
You
Well,
know who
I
I'm
was
talking.
I don't know, I almost don't even want to say it, but yeah.
Yeah,
I was thinking
but
for 20, we might need to get all the unscripted gang together.
hey, chill,
I know, I know.
chill.
But for real. So are we gonna
Nah, for
announce
real.
who the next guest is? Should we just do it
Okay,
now?
yeah.
Or
So
wait
why
till the
don't we
end?
do
Right.
that?
Right.
Now? So now, Pablo and I had been doing a lot of talking about the future of the show, and really not letting people from the community come on to Unscripted Logic anymore. Like we're down to do interviews, we're down to do other streams and have conversations, but as far as Unscripted Logic goes, like there's just not a whole lot of people in the community that we feel would bring something to the show. You know what I mean? So if we feel like somebody would bring something to the show, we will definitely, bring them up, like Rap Ref, like Pablo Picante. But our guest next Monday for episode 19, and we probably would have did this for episode 20 if we didn't have like so much special stuff planned for episode 20. But next Monday, 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Adept
You cut out a little bit. Adept
first
HNIC
time. Now
episode 19.
he I
Saying names.
I did the interview with him. And I was too like Pablo, you know how I interview, and that wasn't like
Right.
I asked him very, very like simple questions and very like I wasn't happy with it at the end. Like he did great. Adept HNIC. Oh, it cut out. Adept HNIC. My bad. Adept HNIC will be joining us next Monday. But what was I saying? Before I was cut off right there. No. Because I said that and then I was going into something else. But yeah, anyway, Adept is gonna be joining the show. Oh, I was saying, I did that. I had that interview with him, and it wasn't what I wanted it to be. I think I tried to be too careful with it, but having him on an episode of Unscripted is going to be phenomenal because we don't have to talk to him about necessarily like virtual battle rap the whole time or his channel the whole time. We could talk about other topics. So it'll be good. It'll be nice to get Adept's point of view on other topics. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm excited
Definitely
about
gonna be
that.
a dope episode, man.
Hell yeah. So now that's announced,
I know that's what I was saying with MME. I almost was like the fact that we spent a lot of time just breaking down a battle rap card. I was like, there's so many other conversations that we could have that I feel like we got to have MME back up.
Oh, I agree. I think I already told MME that I wanted to have him
yeah,
back
I think
up.
we said it at the end, but yeah,
Yeah,
because there's certain guests that it's like you could take it anywhere with, basically.
Rap Ref is one of them.
Yeah,
like,
definitely. because we only pulled him up at the end, like toward the second half and shit. But
He could have filled up 4 or 5 hours with us, I
right,
think.
right.
So, but anyway, let's not get too far off track here. So tonight, last time Hazie was on the show, we did a comedy episode, right? It was like a stand-up comedy episode, but we ended up talking about like just regular comedy too. Now this is the same kind of thing. And to Rapper Stoned and everybody else out there that thinks this is scripted, we said, okay, we should do another comedy episode. And we were all like, okay, cool. And that was the extent of it. We have not talked about it since. None of us have told each other what like we plan to talk about. So all we know is that we're talking about comedy. That's all. So nothing scripted about that.
And it's
Right?
all
'Cause
unscripted.
when you do improv, right? You have a topic
And
or
it's
an
all
idea.
unscripted.
Yeah. You have a topic or an idea, and then you improvise with that topic or idea. That's what we do on this show. So anyway, the guest
Anyway,
tonight
I'm way
is
better in that
Hazie.
format. I feel like I hate like feeling constrained to like, well, I plan to say this and it feels to rehearse. Like I don't know, why like even in battles I feel like if I write too far in advance and practice and shit, now it's like, oh, I'm just reciting what I wrote. Like it's like, I don't like that kind of shit. Like,
Yeah,
even when I make
facts.
music, like even the fucking song I just made with Picante, like I didn't even like sit there and write it and then like now I'm gonna say these lines on the beat. Like I don't know, man. I just like that's how I do everything. Basically, is like the vibe in the moment. Basically, it's all about energy and shit. So whatever.
Yep.
Like let them think whatever they want, bro. Honestly, it's a comedy episode, and that's comedy to us because it's like,
Exactly.
bro,
Right.
if it comes off like we planned it, then it's like, all right, cool, because we're fucking winging it, bro.
Right. Yeah. If it comes
Completely
off,
winging
if
it.
it comes off like it's scripted, then I take that as a compliment. For real.
Facts.
It's just
Yeah,
us
bro.
having a conversation about comedy, man. That's
Right.
what it is, bro.
Speaking of, we got Hazie Be Thy Name in the motherfucking building.
Yes, sir.
Real quick though, before we get into the comedy, Pablo Pickasso is only I think 6 subscribers away from 100. So I mean, let's get him there, man. He's been putting out dope content all the time. He's dropping dope tracks. He's dropping shorts. He's pause if necessary. I'm not saying pause anymore. Like, dude, when I do it, it's on accident. But I'm not
releasing
saying
YouTube shorts.
yeah. I don't give a no. You
and live,
fucking
my lives
shorts.
be lit, bro. I've only had like 5 lives, but they're all like they get lit, fam. Lit.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of people who don't come in my chat because they don't feel comfortable or they don't fuck with me, but they're like, oh well we don't hate Pablo like we hate social, so we'll go over there.
Right. Well, I also feel like there's some people that probably they don't like really rock with me like that, but
Oh, of
the
course.
fact that like Adept's over there popping up, like John came out, like there's like other people like major like are like showing me love, so it's like they almost like have to look at themselves and go like, whoa, I mean, like I don't like them, but like everyone else around seems to like them, so they just like come over to watch anyway. Which I mean, that's fine with me. Like whatever.
And
You ain't
I mean,
gotta like me.
Adept has said this before too. Like he's a I don't want to say fan, but like he's a supporter of this channel even before Unscripted Logic. Like when I was like not sure if I was gonna keep going live and stuff, he's like, nah, bro, you gotta keep going live. Like and he's always popping in, he's always, saying what's up. So shout out to Adept, man, because he honestly he didn't have to do that interview. He didn't have to do none of that shit, but he genuinely fucks with the content over here. That's the thing. So when you fuck with the content, that's all that matters, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but I can't sit there and watch people live for 4 to 6 hours just playing other people's streams. But anyway,
Right.
moving past that, next week, Unscripted Logic. We got Unscripted Logic Monday 6 to 9. Adept HNIC in the motherfucking building. But tonight we got Hazie be the name. Salute, brother. Salute. So if
Salute.
anything, Hazie, is there anything you want to start with?
So I looked up on Google the top comedians of 2024.
Oh, here we go.
And then of all time.
Yeah.
And I was still blown away.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a fucking disaster.
Right.
All right, so let me try to get into
Go with
these
Go with 2024 first, and if Pete Davidson's on that list, I'm gonna punch myself.
But which is funny because I also looked up the list of like the top 20 comedy movies of all time, which we'll get. But you go first. Yeah.
All right, hold on 1 second.
Yeah, we'll let the guest go first.
Of course.
Yep. See, me and Pablo are polite. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, that's what we have guests for. You know.
Right.
So they can do the heavy lifting.
It's like hiring an apprentice, you know?
Hey man, I'm up for the job, bro.
Right on.
But real quick, a word from our sponsor, Manscaped. If you need to tweeze your tallywhacker, Manscaped
Oh my God.
brings a new brand, Transcaped. For those
shut the fuck
trannies who
up,
need
you
to
piece of
shave the
shit.
arms off.
Hey, shut the fuck up, you piece of shit.
Eat a dick and go back to Cleveland.
Yo,
All right.
it's funny because I'm wearing the shirt because like they left them on the seats, the 2008 playoff shirts. So like I'm literally wearing that from 2008 tonight for tonight's game. Because in 08 we won on June 17th. So I'm wearing that shirt.
All right.
Yeah, that's what Adam said. The water boy is fire. The fuck water sucks. It really, really sucks.
Yeah.
So we got.
All right, let's
my
go.
bad.
No, you're good.
We got the most. We got the
Is MME the only one commenting? Because that's all I'm seeing.
No, Seizure said Adam Sandler movies got insane replay value, and then MME responded after I said Waterboy is fine. What do you have, Seizure blocked?
No.
You don't see that comment?
I don't see it on my StreamYard. That must be one of the issues is the comments. So
all
right, I got my phone out though. So I can see the comments now. Oh, Picante, salute.
Use two devices. I got two devices going, so
Major, salute, my G. Bruce Leaf, salute. My bad, y'all. I didn't even all I see is MME's comments on the StreamYard, but apparently there's an issue with StreamYard and YouTube right now, so I'm guessing it's the comments or they're in the middle of fixing it. But anyway, my bad. Hazie, go ahead, brother.
All right. Top comedians of 2024. First one is nasty work. Kevin Hart.
Oh, I knew that was going to be the answer.
Second one, Joe Rogan.
Comedian? Has he even had a special this year?
Who?
No.
Joe Rogan.
I don't think so.
I haven't seen a special from him. Like, so this
do they count as podcasts? Like,
well, this is what I'm saying. This is what the problem with top people, like a list of top whatever in the year we're in is like, did they even put out any work this year? Or are you judging it? Oh, best comedian based off his podcast. That's like mostly not funny. Most of it's like he'll have non-comedians on and like. It's not even about comedy, and most of it's not even like funny. So what the fuck?
I'm not a huge fan of Joe Rogan, and he pushes a lot of shitty comedians. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I used to like Joe Rogan, but like
I mean, Kevin Hart's not bad either. But again, it's like, has either of these people released a special this year? Like, are they just
no,
going
but
off the top? He hosted the Brady
Well,
roast. Or something?
supposedly
Like,
Kevin Hart, I think, dropped some on Netflix, if I'm not
well,
mistaken.
he might have dropped a special this year. I think you're right, but he did host the Tom
yeah,
Brady
he
roast.
hosted the Brady roast or whatever.
But see, like Seizure said, you know, Hart is pushed by the machine. Like Kevin Hart didn't really have to go through what all these other comedians had to go through. I think we talked about that last time. So that's why I don't really respect Kevin Hart. But like some of Kevin Hart's stand-up is pretty funny and some of his movies are funny, but like a lot of it's repetitive, you know.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I agree. It's going to get nasty.
So I'm not gonna be able to highlight comments because on StreamYard I can only see the first 4
Yeah, we'll
comments
just read
from
them out.
MME. So yeah, we'll just read them out. So my bad, y'all.
So the third one is Matt Rife.
Not
I'm
a
not
fan.
mad at that. I'm not mad at
Yeah,
that
I'm
because
not a fan.
Matt Rife to me like more than half the time he makes me laugh. Like sometimes I'm like, all right, but like he does make me laugh a lot. I can't front.
I mean, for a younger
And
generation, like I get
did you
why.
watch the Netflix special yet? Like
No,
I
I
told you
haven't
last.
yet.
I
Yo,
haven't
that's
watched that,
why.
but I'll watch his crowd
That
work.
Nah,
Right,
yo,
right.
fuck the crowd work. I'm telling you, because like everybody was saying, like, oh, he can't do anything. All he can do is crowd work. I'm telling y'all, watch his Netflix special, bro. I am telling you, he was fucking trying to get canceled. Like he really fucking yo, it was amazing. It was a
Yeah, OnlyFans or whatever. Is that what it's called?
I don't know. I don't remember the name of the special, but it's the only special he has on Netflix, I believe.
Yeah,
But
it's
it's his most
OnlyFans.
recent. So, but I think it's like I forget. I'll look it up right now. But I'm telling y'all, you will feel differently about Matt Rife if you watch that. But again, like I said, some of the stuff that he does, I don't find funny. Like some of the crowd work he does, I'm like, it's low hanging fruit. But like he does a lot of low hanging fruit stuff. But when he actually did the special, like, bro, I'm telling you, he was on a different level. Go ahead, Hazie.
So was this in order, or is this just like
This is in order. This is from
Okay,
one going all the way,
okay?
Natural Selection is the name of the thing on.
All right, I'll check it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
I'll check
trust
it
me.
out too.
It's only an hour. Trust me. I promise you both, you will laugh your asses off. And there's parts where you're not even laughing, but you're looking at the TV like fucking right, Matt Rife. Like for real. Like talk that shit. So
All right, so we're at number
and
4.
I thought he was a little clown like before.
What's the next one?
Trevor Noah.
I know the name, but I never.
He's the guy that hosts the fucking Daily Show now, and he's not funny at all. It's like, what is he?
No,
I don't know
yeah,
if
I
he's
don't
like
like that
South
guy. I don't
African
like
or
that
something.
guy.
I don't know. All I know is he's not funny at all. And honestly, even
Nah, he's
Colbert,
not.
like Jon Stewart, was like funny. I like him like outside of the Daily Show more, but every person that's like tried to replace him and do that show, it doesn't work. They're all like
That show was built
Colbert's
for him.
right. Colbert is an unfunny hack. Trevor Noah is the same fucking thing. Like
Yeah.
Nah,
Jon Stewart, that show was like written for him. So like and I liked the idea of like a comedy news thing. And like eventually it got old to me, but like
right, because they just
yeah,
play
like
a clip and they're like, so Trump said today that it's like,
yeah.
all right, bro,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. Trump. Like we had enough.
But it's like once Jon Stewart was done, they should have just been done with it. They should have just ended the Daily Show.
The guy
But
who looks
anyway.
like the Weeknd, yeah, he is with the shaved head. I mean, you don't have like dreads, but yeah, his face, he does kind of look like
he does. All right, who's next, Hazie?
Now this one.
And what number are we at?
We're at 5.
Okay.
This one I cannot fucking wrap my head around it.
Oh my god.
Russell Brand.
Oh.
Uh,
I don't support Russell Brand because of certain things, but before I found out those things, he was hilarious to me. I never seen any
right,
of his
like get him
stand up.
to the Greek and shit.
Get him to the
He
Greek
can be
is so
funny in
funny.
movies. A lot of his like outside of that, there's a lot of like pontificating and like fucking.
Yeah.
So what if right? The thing is right. So what if we're
Yeah,
all
I never seen
molecular
his stand-up.
cells in a swirling of existence, and we're just so what if right? The thing is, right? It's like, all right, bro, shut the fuck up. You don't know everything about everything. I hate the fucking hippie mumbo jumbo. The cosmos, yeah,
he's
in
more of
molecular
a-
levels, and it's like, okay, just because you have a British accent doesn't make you fucking more intelligent. Like, you know,
See,
Conte,
this is what they want to
but
do.
Conte said he's more of a conspiracy guy now. That's fucking true. That's facts. Russell Brand, he is.
Yeah, he's like a
Um,
conspiracy guy now.
but he goes like crazy with it. But
He
yeah.
does.
But
All right.
yeah, so hold on, but that's for 2024. So that doesn't what has he done this year?
well, that's what I'm saying, and it's like even if you're smart, what does that have to do with comedy though? Like,
Right.
you know, look, I get comedy is like observational, so pointing things out can be humorous, but if your whole shtick is like, look at the way this is and that, what? Oh my god! It's like, all right, bro, like you telling jokes, or because I don't think he's had a special, and like you said, like there's some accusations on him, so I haven't really been watching him like that. I don't know why he's on the list for 2024, to be honest, but.
Now, before the
I mean, this
accusations,
is
I definitely would watch his movies and think he was hilarious. Like Get Him to the Greek and then Forgetting Sarah Marshall. He was funny in that. He was fucking,
Yeah.
I forget the other movie, but he was in another movie that he was hilarious in. But yeah, it's just, you know, but
I don't get
yeah,
this one either for number 6 is Daniel
6.
Tosh.
Not in 2024.
Yeah.
Right. It makes more sense of like 2014 lists. Like,
Yeah.
what's
Right.
going on with this right now?
What?
Like,
Hold
I
Joe
don't
on.
know, dude.
Rogan,
Like,
Kevin Hart, Russell Brand. Like, bro,
and the
Hold
what
on.
good
is
comedians don't come till or don't pop up till later. Like, at least in my opinion.
Daniel
This is
Tosh
crazy.
2024. Let's see what he's done. What's Daniel Tosh doing now? You can also catch Daniel Tosh on his new podcast Tosh Show in November 2023 started. So yeah, they're counting fucking podcasts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude,
Like,
they're
shouldn't-
counting, bro. They're counting podcasters. Like, first of all, Daniel Tosh like is not a real comedian if you ask me. But
I don't know. I mean, he does like jokes on
he does
stage.
stand
Yeah.
that stuff. No, he does. You're right. But to me, he's just not like funny. But anyway, that's irrelevant. But I didn't know we started adding podcasters as comedians. I didn't know that was the same thing now.
Well, I didn't know
in,
we
in
judged.
today's world, definitely.
I don't know. We judged who the better boxer was by if they can rap or not. Because in that case, Roy Jones Jr. was the GOAT.
Why? When
Right.
did that happen? What happened with that? Or were you
Well,
just saying a ridiculous like
I'm
comparison?
making an analogy that's relevant because in reverse, was happening recently. You know, people were
Oh, I
saying
didn't know that.
who the best rapper is of the year, and they're equating, they're adding points for having boxing matches and shit. So I'm like, what is?
Oh, okay, in
So
virtual.
I'm
Okay,
saying
I
that
see
would be like judging who the best boxer is by who can spit better bars. Like,
I got you.
and
I
if
got
that's
you.
the
Yeah.
case, then Roy Jones Jr. is the GOAT because he had that fire song. It's like, can't be stopped,
Fact.
can't be moved, can't be touched, can't be rocked. I'm hot.
Mhm.
That shit was fire, bro.
Seizure.
All right, so we got number 7,
Oh yeah.
Gabriel Iglesias.
What, bro? This list is outdated as fuck. Like, for real. What
Dude,
the fuck is going on?
I'll read the comment.
I went to
I'll read the comments after the list. So
Number 8 is Amy
go
Schumer.
ahead, Hazie.
What?
This is 2024. I went on 3
Right.
to 4 different ones, bro.
This is crazy. Bro.
All right, guys, you guys can finish the show. I'm out.
All right.
My bad, bro.
No, he's fucking with you.
I agree with 9. I mean, like he should
Amy
be
fucking Schumer
Right.
at
on
8.
any comedian list.
Well, that's what
No,
I'm saying. Maybe like
not even funniest
2016,
comedian.
like when she came out with the
No,
train wreck movies. Like even then,
no,
she's not funny. But I'm just saying,
no.
like at least I could see like then. Right now,
She is a joke thief too.
no one's even seen her face in a decade. Like what are
I
we
think she
talking
has a
about?
podcast. I think she has a podcast.
Again, with the bro, we talked about how comedy, like the fucking problem with comedy right now is the podcasts for real. Like
We talked about that last episode.
that's what I'm saying. So
yeah.
okay, so us three assholes up here like cracking jokes right now, can we be considered top comedians now because we're fucking razzing on a panel? Like shut the fuck up, bro. Comedy podcast. Oh yeah, that makes me a top comedian, even though I'm irrelevant and been washed up for a decade. Like shut the fuck up.
So number 9 is Theo Vaughn.
All right, I agree with that. I think he should be higher, to be honest.
Yeah, he should
He's
be
one of
higher.
the. He's
And
like
I watch
selling out
more.
theaters and shit. Like he'll have 2 shows in one night, and like honestly, he's like one of the most successful comedians right now. So that
Yeah,
makes sense.
and see, unlike you guys, you know, you told me to watch more Theo Vaughn, and I did, and I definitely think he's funny. And I like his podcast. I like the conversations he has.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you didn't go watch the Matt Rife
Well,
special.
because I've been busy, bro. What do you want me to say?
I've been busy too, and I went and watched. Come on, I'm just kidding. I'm just busting your balls.
Theo
But
Von, Mad
but no,
Ryan. Yeah.
I did watch more Theo Vaughn.
I
And
love how
I
random he
do.
is though, because some people
He
try
seems
to be
genuine.
funny
He's just
by
real.
like, oh, I wrote a joke and I'm gonna tell it. Like Theo, his mind
Naturally
is
funny.
funny. The same
He's
way like
naturally
Indigo is funny, which is like not trying to be. Theo Vaughn is fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, I don't know.
Because I mean, I'm not trying to like equate the
I
two.
know
I'm just
you.
saying like the same ways like someone can be just naturally funny. The way the things they say, like how did that even come into your mind? Like how did that? And like the inflection they'll say it in sometimes, like dead serious. You're like, what the fuck? But, like when he asked Bill Burr, because Bill Burr like flies helicopters and shit. He asked him, he's like, so
Yeah,
he's like,
man.
do you keep weapons
shit's
on your
funny.
helicopter? Like, dead serious, asking him if he keeps weapons up there, and he's like, what? Like, that shit's funny to me.
Yeah.
He just interviewed somebody not that long ago. Fucking Tucker Carlson.
Right.
And
Yo, he'll have like mad random people.
that
He'll
was
have
an
like
amazing dude.
a
That
garbage
was
man from New York City and shit. Like he had
Yeah.
he had like a carnival worker on one time and shit. Like,
but that one was like that was such a dope episode. Like I was like, wow, like they're having a like the conversation was fucking intriguing. It kept me watching, you know.
right. Yo,
Tucker
him
Carlson
the
was
episode with
hella cool.
Stavros Halkias from Cumtown and shit. That episode's mad funny, bro. Them two going back and forth is like, it had me cracking up for real. The lunch lady, for real, bro. Reginald said interviewed the lunch lady. That's what I'm saying. Like he'll have. It almost reminded me of like kind of what Social was doing for a while. How you just like bring up random people from the chat and like let them tell their story and shit. Like that's pretty much what he's doing. He has a huge podcast and he's, you know, not just using it to let me get Brad Pitt in here so we can fucking, you know, lick each
Like
other's
I'd have
balls
bigger
and
names, but
fucking big each other up about nothing. Like, no, he's like, let me fucking get a fucking New York City garbage guy in here.
Exactly.
You know, like,
Exactly.
That's just dope to me.
And the reason I stopped doing stuff like that was because you know, people took advantage of it, you know. But maybe I'll start doing stuff like that again.
But yeah, that makes sense to me. So who's next on the list?
Yeah.
Y'all are going fucking
Pete Davidson.
Oh
no.
my god.
No.
Good.
It's
Fucking thank God.
it's worse.
Oh,
How does it get worse?
Chelsea Handler.
yeah, yeah. She
For this
can
year,
be
for
kind
this
of
year,
funny
no, yeah,
sometimes.
she's been like she's annoying as fuck to me, but like, but there have times where like she's been funny, but my girl used to watch her show and like she just kind of annoyed me. But yeah, again, like in 2024, what?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Most of this list makes sense a decade ago,
Yeah, right,
not
or
right now.
longer.
Right. Like,
This is what I looked at 4 different ones, and as far as top 10, and this is what the fuck I got.
yeah, this is crazy,
Like the
bro.
other ones were more bizarre.
So what?
So
So what's the now without us talking
Yeah. Yo.
about each one, you know, but now we're just straight through.
what was that?
Yep.
You were cutting out. Yeah.
I was cutting out. Shit. Have I been cutting out the whole time?
Yeah, a little bit, not too bad, but right there you cut out.
I think I might have to switch to my phone because I don't know what the fuck's up with this fucking computer, but it's been like that. But when I switch to my phone, I'm good.
We might
But
need
yeah,
you to
run.
pull stuff up though too.
Huh?
We might need you to pull stuff up though too.
I know. All right. Well, hopefully, you know,
Yeah, just keep on. You're fine.
I'm right next to my modem. I got it plugged in directly. Like I don't know what else to do, and I have the fastest internet speed possible. So I don't know what the fuck. But anyway, and the bars are full. So anyway, it might be a StreamYard issue too. But now what I was saying, Hazy, is just run down that list again because like we talked about each person a little bit between. So just run down
Was
that
that
list.
the end though? Was that the end of the list?
Yeah, that
No,
was 10, right?
they actually have, I think, hold on, let me go all the way to they got, okay, they got no, they got 40. No, keep on going. See here.
I
Yeah,
mean,
50.
like
50.
who would it be on your list? I guess is the question.
On my list?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if you had to replace most of these Chuns, because for real, like I like
I'd have
the
to put
names
some
you're
thought
saying at
into
this
that.
point. I'm like, I almost don't really care, like what what other people say. But
Eddie Griffin. I'm not
This
saying them
year?
in order. I'm just saying
This
Right.
year, Eddie
comedians
Griffin's
I
done
like.
well,
some.
that's what I'm
So,
saying. Like right now, comedians.
yeah, Eddie Griffin. I would say
Hold on,
Theo
has
Vaughn.
Eddie Griffin done anything recently?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Word. I'll check it out.
Eddie Griffin, Theo Vaughn. I'll probably say, yeah, I'll put Mike Epps in there.
Okay.
Let's see. Definitely not Bert Kreischer. Fuck Bert Kreischer.
Right. I like Shane Gillis,
Yeah. Fuck
surprisingly.
Bert Kreischer.
He's one of my favorites
Shout out
right now.
Reginald.
He's like
Shout
my
out
top
Thanks.
2
Right.
right
Who is?
Honestly, when Shane Gillis, when I first seen him, I was like, I don't know, but actually watching his stand
Yeah,
up and
he's
shit,
funny.
like he's funny
I
as
just
fuck.
seen him
So
a couple times.
he definitely
Yeah, I
grew
I
on me.
literally
Pause.
just seen. Is he the guy that kind of looks like Ricky Gervais?
Like a Down syndrome version.
Like reddish hair.
No.
Oh no, okay, but this is the guy I was thinking about. Yeah, but he doesn't have reddish hair. But yeah, this is the guy I was thinking about. Okay,
He
yeah,
has a new show on Netflix called Tires, I think.
yeah.
I only watched
So
a couple episodes, but it's actually kind of funny.
when I
Like
saw
for
that,
like
I was like,
absurdist humor,
I remember you had brought him up someone brought him up in the last episode, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, let me check this guy out. And then I saw the thing for tires, and I was like, all right, I gotta check this guy out. So.
His fucking Trump impression's so funny. He's like, all you have to do is he's like, say something, then say
like-
how you described it. He's like, wow, this room's big. I walked in, I said, wow, this is a big room. Like,
Yeah.
so funny.
That's
Like,
fucking great.
just say how
Would
you
it be?
describe it.
Yeah.
Yo, everybody,
boo.
please share the stream. Let the
Yeah,
people
I
know.
shared it on my social media.
You shared it on. Did you share it on Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't share it on my socials because I don't want people to like people that we know in real life to be entered into this world. But
I mean,
I guess it doesn't matter. I should
for
stop
this
sharing
episode,
it
I
on
thought,
mine, too.
whatever, they could be in the
because
chat.
because honestly, if we did share it more to our personal like social media accounts, we'd probably have like 30 to 50 people in here,
Right. It would definitely get like 500 views, but
yeah,
there's whatever. I mean, even my music when I share, there's a lot of people that I know in real life that they were like cool, but at the same time they would scroll right past it,
right.
Like, oh, whatever he's got going on, like, weird type of shit. But
I was gonna say too, like also like in my top like 10 is
Oh
like
yeah, go ahead, my bad.
Louis C.K. Louis C.K.
I like, yeah,
I
Louis
fuck with.
C.K. is the man.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
His TV show was great too.
He had two.
Yeah, he did have
Lucky
two. One
Louie
on
was
HBO.
funny, and then Louie was funny
Yep,
too.
yep.
Right.
Lucky Louie on HBO, old show, hilarious. And then Louie that was on FX. Both shows were amazing, absolutely.
I forget what number I was at.
I mean, it's all good. Whatever. That's the unscripted part.
Right. Mark Norman's
see,
funny too.
Hazie
That
just-
came to mind.
Yeah, I like
think
Mark. At first, I kind of lumped Mark Norman in with like what the fuck's that dude's name? Like there's like a couple of other people that I was
like
like,
Anthony Jeselnik or something.
No, what? Not him. Fuck, I can't think of his name right now. It's a shitty New York comedian. He's like, oh, what the fuck? No, it's like Sam Morrell. Sam Morrell. I think that's
Sam Morrell. I know
dog
what you're talking
shit.
about.
And I like lumped them together. But Mark Norman's actually funny. I will admit.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's like, hey, what do you mean? What's going on? What are you talking about? Like his.
You ever see him on that news like the morning show news?
Oh
thing
yeah!
or
Oh
whatever?
my god, dude! Yeah, the morning show is fucking mad funny. What was it, like Cleveland or something, or
Yeah,
Good
shit
Morning
was hilarious.
Cleveland or some shit? Yeah, and like
Yeah, like that
comedians are like known to go there and like just act a fool at fucking 6 o'clock in the morning, and because they're like promoting their shows in that area and shit. Yeah, he's
Social
funny.
drop.
I do like.
But what's your top
My
comedian
list right now.
dude?
I mean, I always go to Patri, even though it's like he's dead. Like to me, I always still go
I
back. He's
forgot.
like one of the few ones that I always go back and listen to. I think one of the few 10 out of 10 specials that I
Elephant
actually
in
go
the
back
Room?
and rewatch is Elephant in the Room. I think I said that last time.
Yeah,
Him
so
on
did I.
podcasts, like him on the Opie and Anthony show, I always go back and listen to. And just he had his own show for a little bit on Sirius called the Black Phillip Show, because he would call himself the Black Dr. Phil. He was like giving relationship advice and shit. So callers, like people would call in and be like, "Man, my bitch tripping. Like, we've been married and like she won't even look at me." And literally he would just give him like, give him some game and be like, "Man," he's like, "Look, she's withholding sex because you want it. Stop wanting it. Like, fuck that bit." Basically, like, who gives a fuck? Like, tell her, like, fucking, basically, like, she's withholding it because you want it. Like, you know, don't want it, and she'll be like, well, wait a minute, like, you know. And I just think he was such a genius mind that even when he wasn't trying to be, like, he was just always funny, basically. And he's one of those dudes. He could do stand up, he could do crowd work, he could just like talk about any topic, and it was like very insightful, but also like funny,
For real. Rest in peace.
Yeah, like
man,
raw truth, but made it funny.
We lost the one.
Right.
MME, yeah, I will get to the Barry series because I definitely want to talk about that, but just remind me a little later in the show if I forget, because I don't want to get too far off topic of what they're talking about right now. So, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's saying Patrice is a swinger and no one could. Well, the thing is, you gotta understand, like, he was a fat fuck who probably didn't. He talks about like not getting girls when he was younger and shit. And also, he knew like the chick he was with as much as it was like, okay, his chick. He's like, I've been with my girl for. He goes, my girl's been with me for 5 years. I've been with her for 3.
That's
basically,
yo,
like,
that's
you know what I mean? He's saying basically,
that.
he's like, I had a karate class of women, and you know, she like dealt with my bullshit. She started as a white belt, and eventually she worked her way up to a black belt, and you know, like, so eventually he's like, all right, she's got a black belt in my bullshit. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And you know, so I'm sure he had like other women and shit, but also he kind of knew, like, you know, look, women are like, you know, look, the girl he was with, I think he knew what the deal was. Like, yo, this is a hoe. Like, we're compatible, but she's still a hoe. So I know I don't look like fucking, you know, Brad Pitt. So if she's gonna get something on the side, like, he was like having threesomes and shit all the time. So, you know, like with
Yo, I'll never forget that episode on Opie and Anthony whenever they call up Kevin Hart and Patrice is on there and he calls out Kevin Hart for going Hollywood and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, facts. He's like, man, this motherfucker don't return my calls no more. He's like, that's how you know he made it. He's like, I used to live at his house and now he's too cool. And like, he's like, oh, he'll get up on the radio and be like, oh, Patrice, how you been? How I been? He's like, bro, you fucking have like 16 unread messages in your inbox. What do you mean?
Like, I've been trying to call you, motherfucker. All
right, now that you're on the radio, we're friends. Like, fuck out of here.
Yo, after, you know, I want you guys to like talk about your topics and stuff that you want to bring, but I have a you know, a topic that includes like a few like half-hour comedy shows that I want to get into at some point in the show. It doesn't matter when.
Yeah, but, I mean, we can go wherever. I'm just saying, like,
no,
my
yeah,
list for comedians is like, I mean, it's like it changes, but yeah, right now I like Theo Vaughn, Shane Gillis, like you said, Mark Norman's kind of funny. Stavros is funny. I really used to like Cumtown, but once Stavros left, it was kind of like Nick Mullen is funny, although like some people are better on stage and some people are better just like holding court, as they say, you know, like, so there's different kinds of comedy, but like for stand-up itself, yeah, like Louis, Bill Burr, I've always been a fan of. I feel like there was like a couple of newer ones he had that weren't as good, but he's still like, you know, one of the top dudes doing it. Yeah, you know, there's probably some I'm leaving out, but as far as stand-up goes, like, I don't really watch as much like these days, you know.
Me either. I try to when I have time, but I just don't have the time, man, you know.
And obviously, you know, I go back to the greats like fucking Bill Hicks and George Carlin, Richard Pryor type shit, you know.
Facts.
But we can get into the shows if you want.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, word. All right. So now, so there's a few things like there's a handful of shows that Kinnison Foreman. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was a legend, man. He was a legend. Yo, go look up the fucking shit that happened to George Kinnison at the Laugh Factory. Or not the Laugh Factory. Was it the Laugh Factory? What's the one that Pauly Shore's mom owns?
Oh, the Comedy Store.
The Comedy Store. Yo,
Yeah.
check out that place is fucking haunted for real.
Right.
Check.
Shore,
Yo,
right.
people walked in and saw Sim Kinnison. Sam
Kinnison.
Sam
Actually kind of funny.
Kinnison hanging from like, because they used to sleep there. They used to get shit faced or do drugs or whatever and stay up all night and like pass out there because a lot of them were homeless. And Sam Kinnison used to crash there every night. And like they came in and he was dead asleep, but it looked like some like fucking 8-foot tall man was like holding him up by like his ankles, like in the air. He was just upside down in the air off the ground, and like two comedians walked in and saw him like that. Like, yeah, look up the fucking the like that fuck. That's what I wanted to do for this episode too, but we'll do that for another episode. I want to do a whole, maybe it won't even be an unscripted, but I want to do a whole episode on the Comedy Store. Crucial 13, or was it Crucial or was it Bruce? I don't want to get this wrong. But one of them, Crucial, yeah, made a fucking some amazing videos on the Comedy Store. But let's see. So yeah, so what I wanted to get into was HBO comedy series. Okay. So I'm gonna name the ones that I've personally seen and the ones and that I like. One that I do want to start watching that I might think it might be funny, I'm not really sure, is Our Flag Means Death. I feel like it might be funny, but I don't know. I probably won't waste my time. But Extras is a show that I definitely want to watch because I like Ricky Gervais and I feel like that would be funny. But the shows that really, now these are some of the best comedy shows ever in the history of television to me. Curb Your Enthusiasm, of course, number one to me in the world. Silicon Valley, fucking hilarious show. Like with a ton of replay value. Like you could rewatch that shit a million fucking times. Yeah, shout out to Crucial.
Even though TJ Miller's a douche face.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Veep was kind of funny, but I stopped watching it like because it just became too much of the same. But like the first season was good. But Barry, like MME was saying, that show Barry with Bill Hader is fucking amazing, yo. There's 4 seasons, and it's, to me, they did it perfectly. They started it and ended it perfectly. It was just, and it was a great pace, and it just such a great show. If you haven't
I've only
seen that,
seen a couple episodes of the show. It was good for what I've seen. I
highly,
do like Bill Hader, his Keith Morrison impression, the guy from Dateline and shit. He's like,
yep.
whoa.
Mhm.
Like,
and he does a lot of voices on South Park now, because he does a lot of the voices now on South Park.
right.
But yeah, so, and then the other 3 shows are all Danny McBride shows. You got Eastbound and Down, which was fucking phenomenal. 4 seasons.
Vice
then
Principals.
You got Vice Principals,
oh
which
my
was
God,
amazing. Bro. 2 seasons.
Walton Goggins is fucking great in that show.
Walton Goggins is amazing in that. And then you got Righteous Gemstones, which is fucking amazing too.
I've never even seen that. I've never even heard of it.
Righteous Gemstones, yo, it's John Goodman. It's the girl with the crazy girl with the black hair from Vice Principals.
Okay, yeah.
The crazy teacher that's like in love with Gamby. Yeah. So she's in it. She plays his sister, and she's fucking great in that show. And then the other kid in it is that dude. What the fuck's his name? from the dude from Workaholics, the one that became like the most
Adam
famous.
Devine.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. He's funny.
Um,
Workaholics is another
yeah,
funny
so
show.
so they're all siblings, and John Goodman's the dad, and Walton Goggins is also in that show. That's on HBO. Yo, watch
Oh,
it. I'm
really? I
telling you.
definitely gotta
Yep.
check that out. Right.
There's 3 seasons. It's fucking amazing. And then I also really liked Entourage, but I don't really like it's fun. It's like there's funny parts, but
Meh,
I don't really consider
meh.
that a comedy.
I've never really
But
been like I know people that like
extras,
loved Entourage, and I was like, really? It's all
I
right.
mean,
Like Jeremy
I
Piven's
don't
kind
like
of
it like
funny.
that.
Like
That's what I love about it is Jeremy Piven.
drama and turtle and like, all right, bro.
No, no,
Whatever.
no. Jeremy Piven's character alone is worth the watch.
Right. I always thought he was
But
funny, but the whole
but
an
I do.
Entourage, yeah, an Entourage are fucking cornball retards. Like I always
Yeah,
thought the
yeah.
4 main characters are clowns for real.
But I do want to watch the show Extras with Ricky Gervais. But so Barry, Hazy, have you seen that show?
No.
Yeah, bro, you should invest because you haven't seen Curb either. You should invest in HBO Max. It's well worth it because all those shows I just named, all worth the watch. All worth the watch. You know what? I'll give you my login just so you can fucking watch the shows.
I mean, yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I definitely check it out. I've watched Curb I watch
Like
clips or whatever on
clips
YouTube.
on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Pablo, out of the shows I named, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
so you've seen all of them except Righteous Gemstones and
Yeah.
Barry.
Well,
So
I've seen some of Barry. I just haven't seen it all.
right.
And I've seen
Right.
some of Veep and shit too. But
And also, check this out. Did you know that Kids in the Hall is an HBO show?
yeah,
That's insane. I did not know that. So
they had
Kids in
like
the
a new
Hall.
season recently that was like
I know. I
fucking
know.
wild.
I
Wild.
know. So Kids in the Hall is my like there's very few sketch comedy shows that I like. I'm gonna be real. But Kids in the Hall Brigade
Oh,
are the two best to me.
right.
But Kids in the Hall is just such a fucking amazing sketch comedy show. And then
Bro,
they
the
even
whole
made a movie.
you're not a Doors fan. He's like,
You're not
what
a
do you mean?
Doors fan.
He's like, look at the back of the CD. He's like, who's on bass? He's like, no
Mhm.
bass? No bass.
I love
so
that's one of
fucking
my
funny.
favorite skits. That's one of
Right.
my favorite
Bruce
skits.
McCullough is so fucking funny. Him
So
and the restaurant run when he walks in, he's like, hey, what's with all the hoopla? And the guy's like, hoopla? Hey, no hoopla here, buddy. And he goes, I
Yeah.
specifically heard hoopla.
yeah,
Bro, that
Yeah,
shit has me
it's-
dying every time.
it's
What's with all
very
the
dope.
hoopla?
Yeah. Yeah, major. It went from HBO Go to HBO Max to Max because like they had to, I'm sure that they had to, pay Cinemax to be able to use the Max, you know what I mean? Or something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. But they have a lot of good shit on there. But yeah, Kids in the Hall started in the group formed in 1984, consisting of Dave Foley, who's on a ton of shows and movies. Bruce McCullough, who's in a good amount of movies these days. Kevin McDonald and Mark McKinney, not really so much. And then who was the other one? Oh, Scott Thompson. Scott Thompson.
Yeah.
Scott Thompson. Yeah. So, but yeah, so Kids and all, man. But Pablo, what do you got to say about some of those shows? Like, let's talk about what do you got to say about let's go with Eastbound and Down. Talk to me about Eastbound and Down. No
Yeah,
Spice for Wife.
Yeah, it was a good show. I don't definitely. It's not like my favorite comedy. Definitely worth a watch. It's like it's fucking hilarious just because Danny McBride's hilarious. But
And there's 4 short seasons, and his wife
right,
is
right.
super hot in it. So
Yeah, I think like I'd like Vice Principals a little more, to be real.
it's fun. It's a different type of show, and it is a little
Right.
like it is fun. There's more laughs, I think, for sure. But both of them are really good. Eastbound and Down has 4 seasons.
It's
Vice
worth
Principals has
watching.
2.
Just like I don't think I would go back and like rewatch Eastbound and Down.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? That's
You
what I'm
should.
saying.
I think you should, because I rewatched it twice actually, and it does get better each time. But you don't have to. I mean, I'm just saying it
If
is.
someone else put it on, I would sit down and rewatch it. But I'm just saying to go out of my way to rewatch
Sure,
it. I'm
for
like,
sure.
eh.
But Vice Principals, also Vice Principals, because it's only 2 seasons.
Well, that's what I'm
it's
saying. That's why I said MME said, "Where should I start?" And I said, "Well, Vice Principal is good because it's only 2 seasons, and they're not like crazy long either. And each episode's only like what, like a half hour or something." So.
Oh, yep. Oh, my bad. I'm not looking at the comments. Shit. Random. I need them.
But I
to
mean,
get
Curb
up
for
full
real.
message.
Anyone who
Oh,
hasn't seen Curb Your Enthusiasm, like,
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what else to sell.
I
Like, how else to
really.
sell it to you? Like, that's
Yeah.
top 3 comedy shows of all time. Like, you
And
gotta
to me,
just
it's
go
the
check
number
it out.
one. To me, it's the
And
number
like,
one.
look, the first like season, the budget was like a lot lower, and you know, the camera, some of the characters weren't like fully developed yet and shit. Still funny, but
And
it
the
gets
first
better
season is
every season, especially once it
the
hits like season 3 or 4. That's when it
and
really starts to pick up, and then like season like 5 through 8 is fucking the funniest shit you'll ever see, for real.
yeah. Well, to me, season 5 is like my least favorite, I would say, but it's still a great season. But season 6 is probably the best season. So like, and then it like stays
What
consistent
season
from there.
did JB Smooth enter? Was that 5 or 6?
6.
Yeah, okay. That's when it
Yeah.
really starts to get good.
Yeah. But seasons 1 through 4 are all amazing, and season 5 is really good. It's just not as good as the
Yeah,
others.
when he
But
fucking
the thing is, with season 1 is the only season that doesn't have like a season-long arc. You know, so like there's not a storyline throughout the whole season in season 1, but from season 2 on, there's a recurring theme through the whole season.
so you just said, isn't it just Seinfeld 2? No,
No
not really.
fucking way. It's way
No,
better
it's
than
better than
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld, for
It's
real.
way
And
better.
you don't have to deal with the Kramer. Oh, Kramer's coming in the door, and fucking like, you know. And Jerry himself is like, he could be funny, but Larry David's funnier than Jerry Seinfeld.
Way
And
fucking funnier.
the
Way
co-stars, not only that's on HBO, so they can swear, but it's
Yep.
also more improvised than Seinfeld.
And Larry David is funnier than anyone on Seinfeld.
Yeah, for real. So it's
Major
like,
said that's a fact. It's up there. I honestly like it when it was super low budget, just like Always Sunny. The early seasons are amazing.
right,
for that,
right.
I agree.
So, bro,
And
I remember I had season 4 on DVD. The fucking Ben Stiller's birthday party shit. He goes, "Oh, we're planning my birthday."
Season 4,
wasn't that last month? And he's like, "Oh yeah, you know, we were just too busy. We couldn't get around." He goes, "You missed it.
You missed it. Yeah,
He's like, just do it
too
next
late.
year." And then he tells him no.
Yeah, that was
gift.
season 4.
He comes to the birthday party and he's like, "Well, you come to my party with no gift?" He's like, "You said no gifts." He's like, "People say no gift, you bring a gift." And then fucking literally, he's like, "You're at my party, you don't sing happy birthday?" He's like, "It's a contrived song. I don't believe in it." Like,
it's a trite contrived side.
Right.
And Mel Brooks agreed. Yeah, that was season 4
my
when they were
God.
doing the play.
So
season
fucking
3
funny.
was the
When
rest
he goes to drop him off, like Ben Stiller drops his wife off, Larry's in the back. He's like, "All right, why don't you hop up front?" And he goes, "No, I'm good." And he's like, "Larry, get up in the front seat. I'm not gonna fucking drive you around like I'm your chauffeur." And he's like, "What kind of man is so uncomfortable with himself he makes someone else get in the front?" And he's like, "No, what kind of man is so uncomfortable with himself that he makes people drive them around?" Like,
Yeah.
that shit's fucking hilarious, bro. It gets me every time.
Yeah. MME. So if you haven't seen Curb, I would start with that. But something tells me you have seen Curb. But if you haven't, I mean, if you have seen Curb, I would probably watch Vice Principals just because it's 2 seasons. You can bang it out quick, and then I would probably watch either Silicon Valley and then in Eastbound and Down, either one of them. And then maybe Silicon Valley, so you can split up the Danny McBride shows, and then watch Eastbound and Down, and then I'd watch Barry, and then I would watch Righteous Gemstones. That's what I would say.
A lot of people going to hate me for this, but I was never a Seinfeld fan ever.
I wasn't a huge Seinfeld fan either. I
Yeah,
just
I
honestly, I just
understand why
watched all
someone
the
like wouldn't
episodes.
like it, but
I just watched all the episodes like within the last 2 or 3 years, like the last 2.5 years or something. I think last 2 years. But anyway,
I was
I
rewatching. My
appreciate
girl
it
don't even really like
more.
Seinfeld that much, but she loves Curb Your Enthusiasm. So that should tell you something. So
Right, right.
if my
But yeah,
girl's like
I
whatever
definitely
about Seinfeld, but she loves Curb, like come on.
I definitely appreciated Seinfeld when I watched it, because when I used to watch like the reruns and stuff, I would be like, eh. But then when I actually watched it all the way through, I was like, all right, it's not bad, and I did like the ending. I don't know what people were in an uproar about, but that but still, it doesn't even come close to Curb Your Enthusiasm, and I think Jerry and everybody else fucking knows that. No, I love Curb. Yeah, Seinfeld junkie who converted to enthusiasm. Right, right. I like Seinfeld more as an adult. Watching it on TV growing up,
Right.
I
I
didn't
feel
care
like
for
it's
it.
one of those things where
Right, exactly.
when you're older, you can
Y'all tripping.
definitely see
Seinfeld's
more.
great. Hey, that's your opinion,
No, I didn't.
CJ.
I
Hey,
watched Seinfeld since I was fucking 15, and I've seen every
and I
episode 12 times. I never
and I
said Seinfeld
yeah.
wasn't good, but
And I just said that I just watched it in the last 2 years, and I appreciate it much more than I used to. Like, I'm not gonna say it's a great show or one of my favorites, but it's definitely
no,
good.
I love Seinfeld. That's why I
It's
made my
worth,
girl watch
yeah,
it. But I'm saying
it's
she
worth a
didn't
watch.
really like it, but she liked Curb way more. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't watched
yeah,
it in years, so like
Curb
over
is
10
way
years,
better.
well over 10
Um,
years.
if people who like Curb don't like Seinfeld, I think Curb is probably not gonna be good. Oh my God, CJ, I don't know
Yeah,
what.
that rationale is retarded. How about
Yeah, that
watch it yourself and see how you think about it? Like,
right,
what the fuck are you
right.
talking? Well, if
Yeah,
x
that
plus
doesn't
y
make sense.
equals z
Some
minus
people
divided by n, then shut the
some
fuck
people
up.
just have different tastes, bro. Some people do not like Seinfeld, but Curb,
Right?
it's like
Like, well,
it's
Caesar said
also a
The
show about
Departed wasn't a
nothing.
good movie. Like, stop it.
Right,
That's
right.
fucking one of the
But
best movies ever made.
like Curb is also a show about nothing, but it's like it's completely different. Like it's completely different than Seinfeld. So they're not the same show. So you can't say something like that.
Right,
So you
maybe
gotta
that's battle
and you
rap
gotta watch
logic.
the
Well,
show.
if this guy
Yeah,
beat him and then he beat this guy, then he should be. It's like, bro, you can't do battle rap math with TV shows. Like, come on.
right. But now that I went over all those shows, and I just wanted to make sure that people know that those shows are out there and that they exist and that they should watch them, because they're all half-hour comedies that are all amazing. So if you don't have HBO Max, definitely get that shit just to watch those shows, and then you can cancel it after. But I promise you, you will not be disappointed with that list of shows. And I'll run down them one more time, and then I'm gonna get back to Hazie and Pablo, because this is Hazie's episode, but this is
Right,
just
but
something
also
that I
while you
wanted to
have
talk
HBO, you
about.
should watch The Wire too, because it's one of the best shows ever.
Right, right, right. Facts. If you haven't seen The Wire, but we're talking about comedy.
No,
So Curb Your Enthusiasm, Silicon Valley, um, The Righteous Gemstones, Eastbound and Down, Barry, Vice Principals, and I feel like I'm missing one. Curb Your Enthusiasm, Silicon Valley, Barry,
Vice
uh,
principals.
Vice, and Righteous Gemstones, and Eastbound and Down. Yeah, they're not showing Eastbound and Down on here. That's why. But yeah, so yeah, those are the shows. Those are the shows that I highly recommend watching. But yeah, man. So Hazie, you got anything else that you wanted to specifically talk about? Arthur's here.
Give me a sec, real quick. Let me mute up.
Comedians in Cars. That was on Netflix.
Right.
And I liked that. I actually enjoyed watching that.
No,
Not
it's
all,
good on
not every episode, but
Showtime. And, I liked Shameless the first like 5 seasons.
yeah, I like Shameless
First,
a
like,
lot
4.
too. I like
That was
Shameless.
mad. Yo, William H. Macy's fucking the GOAT, bro.
He's the man. He's the fucking man. So one of the original members of Unscripted Logic is about to be up here. I'm gonna give him the mic to say what's up to y'all real quick. But he's just gonna be here kind of chilling, So
You know what? There's the first half of Shameless. Right. As soon as the hot chick left, what's her name?
fuck you,
Emmy Rossum.
Fiona.
Yeah. Fiona. Once Fiona, yo, she was banging, bro. She got naked like every episode, which is fire.
Yeah. I would channel Showtime, but that would be shameless promotion. The source for fire. Yeah.
Right.
I would channel Showtime, but that would be shameless promotion. That is
Right.
fire. That's a dope bar. So Hazie, what's the word, man? What's the word? I know you got some more stuff you wanted to talk about.
All right, so top 10 comedy movies of all time.
Didn't you have Didn't you have the top 50 comedians of all time too?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go with the movies first.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I said movies.
Yeah. Let's go from bottom up. 10 to 1. And I'm guessing. I'm gonna make some guesses right now.
I'll be
I
right
think
back.
Young Frankenstein's probably gonna be on there.
Yeah, or Blazing Saddles.
Right, Blazing Saddles probably. Doctor Strangelove, that's probably on there. Shit like that. But anyway, yeah, you can go.
I don't know. For me,
Friday maybe.
Yeah. Next Friday.
Right, I'm just saying on their list. I'm saying I don't know top.
Well,
10.
no, this is yeah. Let's see. We'll go here. I guess we'll go Rolling Stones. I think that's what I pulled up earlier. So, number 25, Superbad.
Okay. It's good.
Not
Good
a bad
movie.
movie.
Definitely funny. I don't know if I put it up there with like the best, but
Right.
I'm not mad at it.
Number 24, Tommy Boy.
Yeah, that's just classic.
Mm-hmm.
The Chris Farley Spade duo.
Yeah.
Can't miss with those. I love the. I think it might be in Black Sheep, not Tommy Boy, but he's like, he comes back. The kids spray him with a fire extinguisher, and he comes back and he's like, so what'd you do? Fall into some mud or something? And he's like, yeah, and I'm the richest person on earth because I'm the only one who discovered white mud. He goes, I didn't say mud. I said fall into some crud or something. I don't know why that gets me every time. Fall into some crud or something.
My bad. I had to step away. What movies
But the
did
Tommy
you say?
Boy, when he knocks on the door and he's like, housekeeping. He's
Housekeeping.
like, go away. Housekeeping.
Want me to jerk you off?
You want me to check you off? You want me? He's like, what kind of hotel is this? That's just mad funny.
So social, what did you hear that I said? Did you
I
hear
didn't
number
hear.
25?
It's the top 25 greatest comedy movies of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear
This
any
is
of
by
them.
Rolling Stone.
I was salute, but before you get started, I just wanted to say, come here for a second. All right, come here. Yo, everybody, say what's up to 1/4 of the band Unscripted Logic.
What up?
Bro, slow down. You're drumming too fast.
That's that's totally Derek Rooney.
Yo, what was that Mad Libs we did that one time? It's been a
Have a Rooney all time. The Led
Right.
Zeppelin cover.
Mooching cigarettes. Have a Rooney time. Oh my god, bro.
Dude, I wish we had that old computer still, dude. We had so many gems. The one with Sean Suarez, dude.
Oh my god. So okay, quick story real quick. This relates to comedy. So there was this rapper in the town I grew up in who was like a little older than me. And he was like known for he would get a couple of beers in him and he would just start trying to battle anyone. Even if you didn't rap, he'd walk up, he'd be like, yo, what's with the flow? Yo, I'm so immaculate. I'm rapping shit. You'd be like, all right, dude. Like, we're fucking hanging out. These people don't even rap. And now you're like berating them. So one day, but I knew because I heard him do it so many times. Every time he freestyled when he was drunk, he would always accidentally say something gay. So I got him on the phone one day when he was drunk and I was like, yo, let's battle. And I was recording it. And literally he came right out the gate and he said something like, he was like fucking like 10 bars into this freestyle. And he's like, yo, I'm so high. I'm fly. I'm bisexual. Yo, I fucking wreck you all with the. And I was immediately was like, bro, I got it. He just said, so I waited till he was done. And I was like, yo, I could end this shit in 2 bars. I was like, your mission, just abort it or something. I was like, you just said you were a bisexual and I got this shit recorded. And then you just hear the phone click and hang up. So we made a video out of it. And like, we took a picture of him and my boy Arthur here with the like on Windows, whatever the fuck. He like, made the lips move and shit while he was talking. And we made a little video. I got a bunch of views, but I don't know. It like got taken down off YouTube, and we were never able to find it anywhere else. But
all our shit got deleted from Dave or whatever that one time.
Right. Oh yeah, his hidden side. So ironically, he was like definitely gay or bi.
Back to the comedy.
Yeah, I mean that is comedy. Dude said he was a bisexual mid-rhyme.
No, I couldn't hear it because I had my headphones. But I was just thinking we got a guest, Hazie.
Yeah.
So. But
Well, we have another guest.
I know, but
So he said Tommy Boy is number 24. Superbad was 25. Tommy Boy was 24.
Yeah,
What's the
it's
next
all
one?
good. They got 23, the Blues Brothers.
Blues, but that's one of those ones that everyone's always like the Blues Brothers, and I'm like, meh, like it's kind of funny. That. The scene where the like cop chase and then like the fucking 15 cop cars like flip over and crash. It's like they're driving through the mall and stuff. There's funny parts, I guess, but I don't know. I was never like a big fan like that. Like, oh my god, the Blues Brothers. It's like, one of those corny like fucking. Maybe it's just like outdated now. Maybe for the time it was funny, but definitely doesn't hold up these days, I don't think.
No, I'm gonna go on record on 22. I've never fucking seen this movie. It just says it. Dr. Strangelove.
Called it. I called it. I knew that was gonna be on the list. It's a good movie. It's called
you did say that.
Dr. Strangelove or what the fuck? It has like a long name. That's
Let me
like
see
the
if it
shortened
says it.
title. It's like Doctor Strangelove or the impediment disaster of some fucking whatever the fuck it's called. It's funny. It's like worth watching.
What is it? What disaster?
Doctor Strangelove. It's the
Okay.
movie about like
Yeah.
they're like going to war and shit,
Yep.
and
Yeah, I
the
know
dude's in a
Doctor.
wheelchair, and they're in the war room and stuff, and supposedly like the ending, they were all supposed to like throw like fucking, like how paused but cream pies or whatever, how they like, people hit each other in the face with pies and shit. Like, I don't know. It's one of those, it's on every top 10 list, just like I said, Young Frankenstein, Doctor Strangelove is up there. It's directed by what the fuck's his name? Why am I not thinking of it right now? Kubrick? I think it's a Kubrick movie.
I think you might be right. Hold on.
Yeah,
But,
Stanley Kubrick.
Right. So it's definitely one of them ones. It's on like Mad List. I've only seen it once a long time ago, but if you're into older movies and shit,
Then
I
they
don't want
got
to like
20.
downplay it because I haven't seen it in a
Got
while.
a 98 on Rotten Tomatoes.
I told you it was gonna be on the list.
Yeah, Stanley Kubrick, man. 1964.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
21 is Raising Arizona. I haven't seen that movie either.
That's a
What
pretty
is
good
it?
one. That's Nicolas Cage, right? Raising Arizona.
Yeah, I love that movie. I fucking love that movie. I don't know
Yo.
about top 25 all time, but maybe top like 50 to 100. But
20 is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I haven't seen that one either.
that's
That's a
got
good
John
one.
Candy.
We talked about John Candy. He's like fucking.
Yep.
Why don't you go downtown and have a rat, gnaw that thing off? Yeah, here's a quarter. Why don't you go downtown and have a rat, gnaw that thing off?
yeah. I haven't seen that in a while, but I'm a huge John Candy fan. Great Outdoors, Uncle Buck.
Steve Martin
Planes,
is
Trains,
kind of like
Automobiles.
meh. Oh, that's another one. I'm gonna guess right
Yeah.
now. The Jerk. The Jerk is probably on there too. Steve Martin.
We'll see.
Which is a
We gotta
little
see.
like meh. Like I don't know. Or Dirty
Three
Rotten
Amigos.
Scoundrels.
Yeah, I love that. I love Three Amigos. I bet that's on the list.
So number 19 is Office Space.
Right. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
That should be in the top 25.
Yeah, that's one of those like infinite
feel like
rewatchable movies.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a good spot for it too.
Peter, what's happening? I was just talking to this kid the other day about how
I'm
to.
gonna go ahead.
He goes, he's like, "Oh man, I know they're gonna try to make me work on the weekend." So I was like, "Oh, you know how to?" I was like, "You know how to avoid that, don't you?" And like, he clearly had no idea what I was talking about. But I was like, "Bro," I was like, "You duck out early, you turn your phone off, fucking," you know what I mean? I was like, "Avoid contact with the higher." I was like, the whole time, he's like, "Duck out a little early, turn your phone off, bam, there you go." Yeah, that's a classic, bro.
Then we got 18 Anchorman.
Nah.
Yeah,
I feel
it's
the
a
same
funny
way.
movie, but I don't think that it should be in the top 25. I think maybe top 100.
Yeah, even
don't
then,
know
I feel
about
like
top
there's way
100 to be
better
right.
Will Ferrell movies. I feel like that's one of his most overrated, overhyped. Like, there's a funny scenes like when all the news people like start fighting and shit. It's like that's kind of there's like funny parts and shit, but I don't know, man. I feel like it's wicked overrated, and like it just shows how overrated it is because literally Will Ferrell just came out as the anchor man on the Brady roast and it got fucking crickets, bro. It was like cringe and hard to watch. You know?
Right.
Him revisiting the character just like didn't work. And it was like, maybe for the time it was like 2006 or something. Like maybe at the time it was kind of funny, but
Anchorman came out in 2004, summer 2004.
Okay.
Right.
Yo, y'all hit the like button, man. Y'all hit the like button, please.
Hit
Thank
that
you.
like button, man.
I never say it. Go
Right.
ahead, yeah.
But for Unscripted, I feel like, Come on.
All right, so number 17, they got Step Brothers.
Yeah.
MME loves Anchorman. Hey, I get it. Like, I understand why people would put it in their top 25.
Yeah, maybe
but
I've just
for
seen
me,
it too many. It's
just
just
not.
like Elf. Like it's a good movie, but I've seen it too many fucking times, and now it's just like not funny to me at all.
Yeah. Honestly, I never liked Elf until I watched it like this past Christmas, and I'm like, all right, this has kind of grown on me a little bit. But because I had only seen it a couple times, and I was like, I just don't really like it. And I
I
love
could
Christmas.
see Step Brothers like more than Anchorman. I feel like
I have every great Christmas movie on Blu-ray. Like it's
Die Hard.
yeah, of course. What's don't
Die Hard's
question
a
me.
Christmas movie.
I know, of course, and I'm
Well,
saying
I
of
had an
course.
argument one time with my cousin that Home Alone is not a Christmas movie and Die Hard is, and we had a debate about it.
Yeah, I can
They
kind of see
both
that.
are. They both are.
No,
Home Alone is a comedy movie.
yeah, not a
Yeah, for
Christmas
sure.
movie.
Oh, it is a Christmas movie. It takes place
No, it
during
happens
Christmas.
to take place during Christmas. It's a big difference.
Okay, you're arguing
All
semantics. there.
right, next movie.
Number 16, The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah, I mean, why do they have them 3 in a row? Like,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
seems like they got on those type of movies, and then they were just like, "Oh, and that one, and this one too." Remember, like, like what's
Yeah.
next? Knocked Up, and then the 40-Year-Old Virgin all in a row. Like, come on, man.
right. Yeah, for
15
real.
is
Knocked Up definitely gonna be on there.
15 is A Fish Called Wanda.
I never
I don't
seen
know.
it.
I
never.
just watched that recently. Isn't that what the fuck? Is that Jamie Lee Curtis or?
On
No, Arthur.
Monty Python, this John Cleese co-wrote.
Right. It's like about a chick trying to like swindle this dude who I don't know, something about like a
Yeah, it's got
heist.
Jamie Lee Curtis in it. You know,
Right,
you're
right. Yeah, I've seen it. It's a good movie. Yeah.
All right.
Nothing
Yes,
like
So
great, but
support all the gentlemen in the chat that Major just posted all their links. Picante, Picasso, and
Gentleman's
MME.
30. Yeah, Austin Powers is fucking great.
Austin Powers is great. I love Austin Powers. I don't give a fuck
I
what
was just
anyone
doing
says.
that the other day when I went to bring up something on for episode 20, and Matt was like, "Oh, shh," and I was like, "I got a whole bag of shh with your name on it.
Yep,
That's a
he did.
preemptive
Yeah.
shh. Even before you started, before you
No,
start, that's a preemptive."
yeah, because I didn't shush you. I was just saying.
Right.
I said be quiet. Yeah, I don't
Right.
shush
And I
people.
was
I
just
think
joking.
that's so
Fucking
fucking rude.
exhibit A. Bro, I fucking love that shit.
So number 14 is Borat, Cultural Learnings of America for
Yo, Borat was a
Benefit.
classic. I know I haven't watched it in like 12 years, but
And then number 13, There's Some About Mary.
Something about Mary.
I don't know. That's a good
What
one.
number
Like
is it?
13.
Yeah, I don't know. That's too
I
high,
could
man.
I could see that in the top 50. I mean, it is a funny
Right, top
movie, and
50.
and
Yeah,
it
it's
does
not.
have
It's
its
not that
story.
good. It's like
It's not.
funny to watch once, but there's not
Yeah,
like there's something you got to take into account, like jokes per minute almost. Like for the runtime, how many laughs are there for the runtime of the film, which ultimately decides like how its legacy basically. Because you can watch a movie and it could be funny, but then you walk away from it and it's like, how often are we quoting There's Something About Mary? How often while you're watching it are you like, busting out laughing? Like, not really. I can't even think of a quote from the movie aside from like Franks and Beans or something. It's like, okay, like
yeah.
it's not a very quotable like comedy, It's not something I'm like,
What-
oh, I
what
gotta
number-
rewatch There's Something About Mary. Like,
No, absolutely not. But what number did you say?
6-minute abs. Okay, yeah, that's one.
Fuck,
That's
I
one.
forget what movie I was gonna say. But go ahead, my bad.
No,
Oh,
what did you want to know? What number was what?
I can't remember the movie I was gonna say because someone else popped up backstage.
It's all right. So, what's up, brah?
What up?
Is there an echo?
I don't hear an echo.
All right, good. He's out on my deck, so
What's good, brother?
Sick Mosh. This is our
Okay.
drummer, kid. The drummer of
Hold on.
Unscripted. Yeah, Bo Rat was funny. Like I said, I haven't rewatched it like ever, but you know, for the time that shit was funny. The not. There was some good shit. But
All right, you want to know number 12?
yeah, number 12.
The Big Lebowski.
That's top 10 for sure. Big Lebowski.
Classic.
I fucking love that movie, bro. Every time someone orders a White Russian, that's all I could think of is the Big Lebowski.
Right.
No, man, I'm the dude, you know? Fucking great, bro.
Then they got at number
of course
11,
he's
the
coming
jerk.
back for the new project. The Jerk.
Yup. number
Didn't
11.
I called it. I
Number
called it.
1.
No, we're at number 10 or 11.
Oh,
right?
number
No,
10.
11.
I thought he said 10. I mean 1. Yeah.
I knew it would be on there, but I don't know, man. Steve Martin is like meh to me. I feel like everything he does is fucking the same thing over and over. The same way my girl's like, oh, every Will Ferrell performance is the same, and I'm like, really? But I understand what she means because that's how I feel about Steve Martin. To be real,
Naked Weapon 99.
Yo,
Naked Weapon.
somebody was. Yeah, you were. Number 10 is the Naked Gun.
right.
I knew
That's
it.
the first
I knew
one.
it.
Number
I knew
9
it.
is Dumb and Dumber.
Right. That makes sense. Someone said Dumb and Dumber top 5.
Number 8, The Life of Brian.
Monty Python's The Life of Brian. It's pretty. I think Holy Grail is better than Life of Brian. To be real.
Right. Number 7, This Is Spinal Tap.
Oh, that's a classic. Rob
Yep.
Reiner.
Yep.
Number 6
Rob
is
Reiner.
Caddyshack.
I knew that was gonna be up high on
Right.
the list. I like Caddyshack. It wouldn't be that high up for me, and it'd probably be more like in my top 50, but maybe even my top 100. But
Right.
yeah, I do like Caddyshack though.
I remember
Probably on the
somebody
top
saying
of our
I'm a
parents'
Bill
list.
Murray fan. I'm a Bill Murray fan. What'd you say? You remember
I
what?
It's gonna be the
remember
top of Caddyshack will be the top of our parents' list, not ours.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Caddyshack's not that funny to me. For real. Like,
I mean,
I don't know.
when I used to watch it as a kid, I would laugh. You know.
But I said
haven't
the
seen
same
it
thing
anytime
about
recently.
like Animal House and shit. Like, I don't know. So to me, it's just like meh. Like, yeah, maybe my parents thought this was funny, but like I don't. You know.
I'm not a Rodney Dangerfield fan. I never really.
Right.
I
Yeah.
think Dumb and Dumber is gonna be either 2
No,
or 1.
Rodney Dangerfield was great in Natural Born Killers, but that's
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
for sure, for fucking sure.
I
Yeah,
ain't
that
fucking
was
no
his best
respect.
part. That was his best role by far.
Right. He's like, I'm gonna fucking go eat her for dinner or some shit. Like, Jesus.
Y'all ready for number 5?
Oh yeah, keep it coming.
Young Frankenstein.
Called it.
Knew
I
it was
fucking
coming.
called
I
it.
knew that was. Yeah, I knew that was gonna be top 5, man.
I gotta go watch it, I guess, bro. It's on all these
Shut
fucking
up.
lists. And
I haven't watched it yet either.
Gene Wilder is the GOAT, though, for
Yeah,
real.
he is. No, yo, you've never seen Young Frankenstein, Pablo?
No, never.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. It's all right. So if you're a fan of Gene Wilder, you're definitely gonna love it.
I like the movie with was it him and Richard Pryor? What the fuck is the name
See
of that
no
movie?
evil, hear no evil.
Yeah, that was a good
I
movie.
love that movie. I fucking love that movie. They're in a few movies together, but that
Right,
movie,
right.
I love that movie, bro.
What's
See
the
no
next
evil,
Number
one?
hear no evil. I
4.
love that shit. One of them's deaf, one of them's blind. One of them's deaf, one of them's blind, and they're trying to like, it's they I think they like escaped prison or some shit, or I don't know, like something, but they're fucking
Right.
yeah, they have to help each other get through the that's a great movie. Salute to everybody in the building, man. But all right, so what's next? What do we got? Number 4 next?
Yeah, number 4. I know Pablo ain't gonna like this one. Animal House.
I mean, I knew it'd be on there. To be real.
Yeah, I knew
It's
it'd be
not
in the
like
top 5.
I'm not gonna say like for other people it's like ranked up there for a reason. Enough people. I'm just saying for me personally, like I can watch it. It's not like unwatchable. I'll watch it. It's just like I was saying, like laughs per minute, basically. Like the whole runtime, when it's over, I'm like I maybe giggled like 3 times. Like it's just like one of those movies that it's like it's more like it's an entertaining movie. I'm just not like laughing out loud at it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
Then
Yo,
at
share
number
the
3
stream.
they
Share the
got
stream. Hold on, before we get to the top 3, please share the stream and hit the like button. Thank y'all very much. Go ahead, Hazie.
number 3 is Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Right. Top
Of
3,
course.
absolutely.
Honestly, it might even be like number 2, but top 3, I'm happy with 3. I'm happy with 3.
What is your name? What is your favorite color?
The
What
Knights Who Say Knee?
is the wingspan of an African swallow or whatever the fuck? Like, what?
Yeah.
Or he goes, the fucking magician, or he comes out. He's like, some call me Tim.
Yep. Yo,
What
the fucking
fuck?
the name you're least expecting. Some call me Tim.
Right. The holy hand grenade.
Seizure,
Like,
Seizure,
oh,
I'm
the
about to
rabbit.
kick you out.
The holy hand grenade and shit, bro.
Seizure, I'm about to kick you out.
I mean, he might just be referring to. I'll give it to him. The Monty Python show is not funny at all.
No, it's not. But I'm just
At
kidding,
all.
Seizure.
Even Life of
I
Brian, even Meaning of
understand.
Life, there's corny parts and shit. But
I love
Monty
Meaning of
Python
Life
and the
and
Holy
Life of
Grail
Brian.
is the fucking Holy Grail, bro. There's a
Yeah,
reason it's
facts.
called that. And the
Facts.
Beatles fucking like put money into making it and shit.
But Seizure, I will say I totally understand because it is an acquired taste. Like, but
Nah,
Life
fuck
of
that. It's
Brian.
one of the best movies of all time. And if
No,
you
no,
don't
I'm
like
talking
it,
about
I don't.
Monty Python in general. Like Life of Brian, I fucking love that movie. What's
Right.
what's the other one? The one time something.
Waste of time.
Yeah, Meaning of Life.
Time Bandits. Time
Oh,
Bandits.
yeah. That's not it. That's all right.
So at number 2 they got
Right? Was it Time
Airplane.
Bandits?
Number 2,
Airplane.
yeah,
Okay.
Airplane's one of those ones that, like, when it came
I
out
knew that was
again,
number.
the whole like parody movie, like now they have like date movie, disaster movie, and shit. That's like to
Yeah.
me the
They're just
concept is like played out, but at the time, Airplane
it
was
was
like one of the first parody movies that there was. It was like so absurd
yes.
that like the fucking Shirley, he's like, yes, and don't call me Shirley. Like it's like, all right, I guess
Yeah.
it was
And
funny at the
I think that
time, but-
came out before Spaceballs too, like the year
right.
before.
So I
think.
get it being up there, but
Not
it's
number
one of those
2.
movies where it's like if you watch it now, it's like really like you'd be
Snakes on a
laughing.
plane is funnier.
Yeah, for real.
So
So that's what I'm wanting to get into after this list, actually. But yeah, what's
But
Number
one?
1 don't make sense to me, bro. At all. Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, it's also called.
No, I love that
No,
movie.
Blazing Saddles is great. Another Gene
Yo.
Wilder.
Yo, you know what's another great movie? In that kind of breath, is in that same breath is Going East. It's a Richard Lewis movie, rest in peace. And it's it's in a time where when everybody's coming to America looking for land and everybody's heading west on their horses to claim land and shit. and they're going east. Like, and it's such a fucking hilarious movie, and it just,
Right.
I think it's a Mel Brooks movie. If not, it reminds me of a Mel Brooks
Well, I was
movie.
gonna say, like,
But-
Mel Brooks movies in general, like, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of them. Like Robin Hood Men in Tights was alright, Dave Chappelle's in it and shit. Like,
Yeah,
um,
Robin Hood Men in Tights was
Blazing
great
Saddles
at
is
it at the
definitely one of his
time.
better ones. You know.
Yeah. I think I like See No Evil, Hear No Evil more than Blazing Saddles, to be honest, as an overall movie. But I get
Right.
why Blazing Saddles is the bigger
Yeah, like I
draw.
said, like when our parents went to the theaters to see it, it's like that was probably like one of the funniest movies ever at the time. You know.
Right.
And I can watch it with like with the respect that okay, at the time this was a classic, basically. But
Right.
I don't know if I put it at number one.
Spaceballs. Yeah, Spaceballs. I didn't even hear Spaceballs on that list.
No, honestly, I don't really like Spaceballs. I mean, it's like it's got a couple funny
not
gags, like they jammed the radar and shit, or comb
Right.
the desert, and the rest of
Listen,
it's just
I'm
kinda
not
meh.
saying that. I'm saying like I don't really like that movie. I watched it one time and I you know I laughed a little bit, but what I'm saying is the type of movie that list. I'm surprised Spaceballs is not on
Right,
that
right,
list.
yeah, for sure.
You know,
Well, there's a type of
Mactown Smooth.
comedy movie that we actually didn't even talk about last time, and that's the unintentional comedy. The movies that are so bad that they're good, you know, like The Room, like Troll 2, like Street Fight 1994 Street Fighter with Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile, the American Guile with the fucking accent.
Any B horror movie with us commentating it?
Right, like the horror, right, like movies so bad that they're funny. That's honestly my favorite kind of comedy to watch is like,
Yeah.
like I was saying, that's why I said like, I did not hit her. I did not. It's bullshit. Oh, hi, Mark. Like the
Yeah.
fucking delivery's so off. They dubbed it again. Like the scene in the room where he goes in to buy flowers and immediately he walks up and it's like, oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't recognize you. He's like, how much for the flower? $20. And before she even finishes saying, he's like, here you go. Okay, have a good day. He's like, it's like they're talking over each other. They fucking did the audio dub again. They're literally talking over each other. The acting's all over the place. Like fucking, I can't get enough of that kind of shit. It's like, bro, what? Like something. It's like just a recipe that. It's like if you tried to make this that funny, you couldn't. But just how it came out. Like I was saying, fucking. Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile in the Street Fighter movie.
Right.
When he's like trying to fight M. Bison, M. Bison's like on the screen and he's like, come out from behind that curtain, wizard, and see how true your combat really is. It's like, what? The fucking delivery of the lines and shit. It's like, bro, what the fuck were they smoking when they filmed this? Like,
Facts.
I fucking love that shit, bro. The Room was really bad but good, the original. Yeah. Street Fighter was fire. The old one, the 1994 Street Fighter. It's so bad that it's good. Like Raul
There's
Julia.
so many 80s movies that are like just great to watch because they're not supposed to be funny, but they are because of how ridiculous it is.
Right. Like I was saying, Troll 2 and shit. Like
315.
The Moment of Truth. Oh my
Truth.
god.
Yo, I still have that VHS tape.
That's
still have
fucking
that
crazy.
shit. I love that fucking movie. Yo.
Yeah, the bully wants you to meet him after school to fight you. Fucking 315. The moment, like, bro. Fucking 80s movies are the greatest.
Yo, the funniest thing
Dude,
is
Apocalypse
because
Now.
one of the funniest parts in the movie. Hold on. One of the funniest parts of the movie, the dude is gonna be breaking into the school, so he wraps his hand up in his bandana so he could punch through the glass and unlock
and then
the window
elbows
and
it.
open it. but then elbows it instead. So he wraps his hand up to protect his hand from punching, and then ends up fucking elbowing the glass. Like, dude, what the fuck?
Right.
What'd you wrap your hand for then?
Oh my god. Yo, like fucking. How about Return of the Living Dead 1?
That
When
oh my god, dude, I talk about that movie
bro,
all the fucking
fucking
time.
the
I love
characters
that.
are just absurd. Like it's Suicide. The guy's name is Suicide, and he's got the leather jacket and stuff. And then so there's like you know, the movies like the zombies and shit. So they open this this like government barrel, and it goes in
Yep.
the sky, and it starts raining, and the rain's like burning them. Like, oh, it's acid rain. So they hop in his car and they go, roll the windows up, and he goes, I ain't got no windows. I busted them.
Busting him.
Like, what?
And then he's like these. Everyone thinks, you know, these clothes and stuff is just a look. It's a way of life.
It's a way of life, man.
It's a way of life. He's like, they think I'm just trying to be cool. It's not. I'm not trying to be cool. This is a way of life, or some fucking wild shit.
And then the chick, her name's like what, Trash or something? They call her like, oh my god,
she's
bro.
naked through like most of the movie.
Right.
Was it the first one or the second one where like send more zombies?
Return of the
that's
Living
the first
Dead.
one. Yeah, the zombies get on the ambulance. They get on the radio. The ambulance like, send more paramedics, and then then the cops come. They eat them, and they go, send more cops.
Send more cops. Yep.
Oh fuck,
It
that's
makes
great,
it
bro.
so fun because you know that would never fucking happen. Like,
Yo, can you pull something up for me?
Yeah.
It's called Jim Kata, the trailer.
On
Trailer for
YouTube?
Jim Kata.
Oh, okay. Trailer.
JYMKATA. Jim Kata trailer.
JAYM.
Like Jim, GYM, Jim, like where you work out.
Jim
Kata, KATA. Jim
Jim
Kata.
Kata. I got it right there.
Yeah. Pull up the trailer for this fucking movie, bro.
Oh my fuck! I see the thumbnail.
Bro. Just the thumbnail alone, right? You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. All right, hold on. Let me share my screen.
This is a fucking gem that I know most of y'all probably never heard of ever. It's fucking great, bro.
Fast Times at Richmond High.
I haven't heard of it. I haven't heard of it. Most people definitely haven't.
Right. And after, read the synopsis of it too. Like the plot line. You're gonna fucking die laughing, bro. For real.
For the next 2 months, you're going to toughen your mind and your body. It's going to make your Olympic training look like finger painting. Anyone who enters Parmistan must play the game. If he wins, he's allowed his life and one request. We're interested in Parmistan for one reason, and that's location.
Why don't we send in new troops?
Direct military action is out of style. Finesse. There is one chance for one.
Hold on. What?
Okay, so let me break it down a little bit. The plot of this movie is fucking insane, bro. Insane.
Jonathan Cabot, champion. His assignment, a secret mission for the United States government. His only weapon, himself. And that's all he needs.
Don't trust anyone.
Combine the power of
Oh my
gymnastics.
fucking god, yo. What? What the fuck?
I'm telling you, bro. If you want to fucking laugh, you gotta watch this movie.
I think Hazie, Oh, Hazie's still in it. He said he had to be right back, but I guess
No,
he'll
I'm
be back.
back now.
All
Yeah,
right, word,
bro.
word.
So this movie is fucking insane. You gotta like read the synopsis for it too. It's crazy. So it's like, what do they call it? It's like Dakistan or something. There's like this place and the like president of Dakistan or something, and like to fucking and like the trailer says it's like, oh, the only weapon he has is himself. So they take this former gymnast that was like, I don't know, he's like in the Olympics, a gold medalist or something, and they're like, like, this will be the hardest mission you've ever had. You have to train your mind and fuck. So that like Asian chick it showed that was attacking him, that's his like trainer. Like she's on his side basically, and she's like that scene is her like basically going like, you have to be ready at any moment. Like anyone could be fighting, even me. Hiya! Like just fucking karate chops him out of nowhere, and so you're like, what the fuck? And basically everything it showed so far is the first like 10 minutes. So it just gets crazier and crazier. They recruit this gymnast for this like tournament. It's almost like a Mortal Kombat thing. Like, what the fuck is it? It's like whoever wins, like, marries his daughter or something. And they're like, America like wants control of Dakistan or whatever the fuck they call it. So they're like, oh, if you win this tournament, then fuck, like, I don't know, just keep playing it, bro. It's fucking wild.
Yeah. All right.
The explosive force of karate, Jim Kata.
There are many sounds around us. Here, the only sound of axe are in the air.
When gymnastics and karate are fused, the combustion becomes an explosion, and a new kind of martial arts superhero is born. Jim Kata.
So I think actually the guy that's like starring in this movie, I think he was actually like in the Olympics the year before. And I swear this whole movie was like a ploy to try to make gymnastics look badass. That's why they have that scene where he's literally doing the spins like he's on the bar and shit and like beating people's asses. They were trying to make like male gymnastics look cool. That's why they're like, you mix gymnastics with tankata and you get Jim Kata, the explosion of it's like, bro, Jesus Christ. It's fucking insanity. It's one of those movies where it's like, if you get drunk with your buddies and watch that shit, like, there's no way you're not fucking dying laughing. It's insane.
Yeah.
A kata is a form used
That
in
was
karate,
hilarious.
right?
I was like,
Epitomizes
I
80s
was
action
laughing my
movies,
fucking
right?
ass off
Right.
the whole
Bro,
time.
we could make better action scenes in that movie right now.
No way. That's one of the best
A
movies.
kata
Dude,
is
you're
a
talking about
form
Jim
used in
Kata, man?
karate.
Respectfully, I don't
Bruce
think
Lee
you've ever
said.
seen Jim Kata.
Bruce Lee said a kata is a form.
I don't know, bro. I think I topped it in
used
Killer
in
Joe.
karate.
I had some dope fight scenes in that movie.
Yo, I tried to find that recently on YouTube. I couldn't.
I'll link you after.
Right. Because that's something we gotta play on this channel. For real.
Oh my god.
So my buddy here, he made a movie with his buddies. It's about a fucking Joe Montana doll that starts like killing people, called Killer Joe. It's fucking hilarious.
Kills them by humping people.
Yo, I just recently watched the those like battle rap promos we did, the one for Lion and Spitboxer and shit. It's like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Classic shit.
So
One of the 10,000 people that have dropped out.
Hazie had another list.
Yeah, you can get to it. I just wanted to show y'all some Jim Cotta, you know.
Hey,
Yo, how many people have you battled that have no-showed? You have a ridiculous no-show list.
Arthur, we've talked about that a million times, bro. This is this is a comedy episode, so we're not talking battle rap tonight. But yeah, that's been talked about so many times.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you're good.
But yeah, take your time. But yeah, whenever you're ready, Hazie. Arthur, not trying to be a dick, but they've all heard it a million times.
I love 80s action movies for real. That's why that's why I was like,
Me
bro.
too. Yo,
Jim
Lock Up.
Cotta, bro.
Lock Up. Come on, man.
Oh my god.
Lock Up. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm trying to think another good 80s one. There's like
Arthur, the pizza's here.
Yo, Troll 2 is great too, first of all. There's no trolls in the whole movie. It's a movie called Troll 2. There's not one troll in the whole movie. They're like goblins, not trolls. And just the acting is so fucking bad, dude. The whole like dining room scene with the weirdo kid, the fucking, like I said, the infamous oh my god, they're eating her. And after they eat her, they're gonna eat me. Oh my god! Like, bro, one of the best scenes of movie history, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I swear to God, they didn't edit anything in the 80s.
Right, it cost too much. That's money they could have spent on coke. Why edit? Why shoot another? Shoot another scene. Take 2. What do you mean? I'd rather take 2 grams of coke. Like,
I was gonna say, like, Apocalypse Now, like they'll break a door down and it'd be red, and then the next scene the door's blue.
No. That's Commando. You're thinking of?
Oh, that's okay.
Commando with Arnold. That's a fucking great one for comedy.
Oh yeah, you're right. I mixed it up.
He kicks the door down. It's red. Then he goes inside the room and he's fighting a dude, and it shows the door. It's blue, and it's back on the hinges. And shit like that happened. He takes the rocket launcher off the wall, and then it's back up on there and shit. Like, bro, it's so much. The side of the car too. Yeah, the side of the car is all smashed up because he like crashed. But then he's driving it later, and it shows the side, and it's completely fine and shit. Like, I love like continuity errors in movies. Always get me. Like when they cut to someone, and like fucking their business suit and tie is like all of a sudden it's like disheveled, then it's not, and it's like their fucking hair swooped a certain way, it comes back, it's like not. You're like, what the fuck? That's why I said that the unintentional comedy is just, it's great. That's my favorite.
The unintentional comedy is the best, and that's what I love about Curb. Is like Larry David always says, like on Curb, he's like, you know, you always watch these sitcoms where like people are saying funny stuff, but nobody's laughing. If it was real life, he's like, that's why like he doesn't want to know what the other people are going to say. So that's why they improv it all. And even if the other actors have ideas of what they're going to say in the scene, Larry doesn't want to hear it. He wants to be surprised by it. So
the laugh is
genuine laughs. Yeah.
Right. That's what makes it feel real. Just like, I mean, the show, that's why, like, okay, Hazie had a list. Like, I didn't know that, and I didn't know what was going to be on there, but shit like that. It's like, why?
It ain't my list. It's just what I looked up, you know.
Right. Why plan it all if like then the genuine reaction of like, really, this fucking movie's on there? And also like he'll say something that will click like a fucking memory for me, like, oh my god, in this movie when this dude does this, like,
yeah.
You know.
But I wanted to do top sitcoms of all time.
Right.
So this ain't in order, but this is what came up whenever I searched it on my search engine. So
Oh boy.
The first one that came up is Seinfeld.
Right.
I think we all know how we feel about that.
Yeah.
Next one's Modern Family.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
I mean, my mom likes that show, so
It's
maybe
not a horrible. It's not a horrible show, but it's
yeah,
not.
I mean,
Like,
I've watched
not
it because
number
my
two.
mom would be watching it and shit, and like when I'm over, and I'm like, you know, I'll just, like sit down with her and like watch it. It's like it's not terrible, but
No, but it's not
I
number
don't know.
two at all. It
Like
shouldn't even be on
what's
number
his
two.
name? Fucking Al Bundy's in it. He's kind of funny, but
Yeah.
you know, enough with the fucking gay couple and shit. Like it's a modern film. Like all right.
Right.
Yeah, right. I feel the same. Next one is Cheers. That's a weird one too.
Yeah, Cheers is kind of funny, but I don't know.
I love Cheers, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, I could see why it would be there. And shout out to Boston.
The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory.
Not that high, but Big Bang Theory, I don't even like. I never really
I don't
gave
even
that
watch
show a
it.
chance, to be honest.
Oh, Adeptus went live, I think.
Oh, that's all right. Well, we only got like an hour left, but I want to try to end it a little early because the Celtics game's starting. But I want to make sure Hazie gets through all his stuff, so we still got an hour or so.
Yeah, I'll get through this list quick. I mean, it's not my
Nah,
list.
you're
It's
good.
just,
Don't rush. Don't rush.
No,
The game won't really start
definitely
till
don't
like
rush.
8:45. Yeah, so don't even
all right,
sweat it, bro.
bro. Next one is Friends.
Yeah,
I can see that, but
I don't know, man.
I
Friends was
wasn't
like
a
never
huge
got
fan of that
into it.
show.
Friends was like kind of funny for the time and shit, but I mean, look,
All those sitcoms are the same to me. They all have the same
the
writers. It's
actors
all the
like they had
same
good
story.
chemistry with each other and shit,
Yeah,
but
that they did.
I don't know, man. Just the writing and shit, and the laugh tracks, and like, and know what's funny is recently I was watching a Friends like rerun recently, and just because it was like on, I was like doing shit on my phone. And while I'm watching it, I'm like, why does everyone's voice sound like wicked high pitched? I was like, what the fuck? And then I looked it up afterward. I was like, did they change the frequency or something? Like when they rerun it on this network? Well, come to find out that when they replay certain shows on like different, I think it was like Nick at Night or one of those things, they actually speed it up a little bit so they could fit in more commercials. And like that's why everyone's voices was like higher pitched and shit. I was like, and I swear I was the only one who noticed it. I was like, bro, this person does not sound like that. Like, what the fuck is happening? So I literally looked it up and found out, like, yes, Nick at Night, they like speed it up so they could fit like 2 more minutes of commercials in to get paid for it or something. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro, that is wild. I fucking hate that shit.
It's crazy. I agree. Next one is The Office. Nah.
I never honestly. I've watched like episodes of both the American and UK versions, and
yeah, the UK.
I also yeah, I like the UK version. I also worked in an office for 3 years, so like
it's just not funny, dude.
yeah, it's like there's certain parts that it's like I can see why people like it, because it's like oh yeah, that's like my job, but it's
right.
it's like if you've had that
But it's
job,
like
why
your
the
job
fuck
is
would you
fucking
want to watch
boring and
that
you want to
shit?
kill yourself. So why do I want to watch it? Right.
Exactly,
And the whole like
right.
Jim and Pam romance with Dwight's the silly one, and Steve Carell's the boss. He's so zany. Like, all right, enough with
he's
the
so
fucking zany boss.
Good,
Like,
good.
get out of here, bro.
Yeah.
The only thing funny about it was Patrice O'Neal was like the dock worker sometimes.
Yeah,
But they should have gave him more scenes for real.
I agree.
This one sucks too to me. Parks and Recreation.
Yeah. Meh. Meh.
Yeah, I've only seen a few episodes, and I'm not a huge fan.
Fucking Frasier. Yeah.
Now, what episode did you start from? I mean, what number did you start from? Number one, or yeah, you started from number one, right?
Yeah, I'm going from the top to the bottom.
Okay, so what number are we at now?
Let's see here. Hold on.
I think 6.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Then you got Frasier. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate
Fucking
that show.
contentious nonsense, you know?
Yeah, I hate that fucking show.
Like, I'm a fucking uppity, snobby cunt. Niles and Frasier. Like, oh my god, bro. Like, oh, my fucking, what do they even call it? It's not even a handkerchief. They call it a fucking, I can't even think of the word. Fuck it.
30 Rock. I never even fucking heard of that.
30 Rock with Tina Fey and Tracy Morgan and shit.
Yeah.
I never really seen it. I heard it was kind of funny, but I don't know. Especially at that time, like I just really wasn't watching sitcoms like that for real.
Yeah.
Right.
I do like Tracy Morgan. It can be funny. Like,
yeah.
Tracy Morgan.
All in the Family.
All in the Family. I used to watch that with my dad. I fucking
Meathead, right? Rob Reiner. Yeah, that was
Arrested
Development.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one.
South Park.
Facts. Yeah, South Park's definitely got to be up there.
Y'all are gonna love this one. Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Right.
Well, South Park and Curb should both be much higher, but
right.
Yeah, those are the two best on the list so far.
Yep. How I Met Your Mother.
That show sucks.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I like the gay guy.
I like. No, Neil Patrick Harris is amazing in that show, but other than that, the show sucks.
Yo, Doogie Howser's the fucking man. I'm just saying, like, let's have the gay guy pretend to be the womanizer. Like,
right.
Okay.
Nah, I
Shut
get
the
it,
fuck up.
but it's like Neil Patrick Harris is fucking hilarious to me.
Right, like him and Harold and Kumar. Excellent.
Yeah,
but surrounded by the fucking American Pie chick that one time at band camp and fucking the doofus dude from like Freaks and Geeks and shit. Forgetting Sarah Marshall, whatever the fuck his name is. Like, I don't know, man. I can't stand that fucking show. The main character alone, it's a fucking like ugh. And Robin, like ugh, shut up. I don't give a fuck. How I Met Your Mother.
Family Guy.
Now they have a How I Met Your Father.
I know, it's fucking retarded, bro. Still no Married with Children? Right. Where the fuck's Married with Children, bro? Classic.
Absolute fucking classic.
Family Guy is it's fun.
I used to like Family Guy a lot, but like it's been like 10 years since I've actually like watched.
Well, you know what it is? That reminds me of the time that cut to flashback. Like, all right, dude.
And
that's
even
all you can do as a writer.
Same to me, like now, like
right. Yeah, Simpsons. Like certain shows, it's like they were great, they're classics.
I don't
but
really,
I just feel like
I watched The Simpsons fucking 20 seasons, but
you can't have 30 seasons 18, and still be on top of your game like you were like the whole time. You know, it's just impossible.
Yeah.
It's like they're okay, just South Park is better.
Yeah, facts.
All
right, what else we got?
We got Married with Children.
Right.
There we go.
Number what? Up higher. At number what?
Ooh,
like 12 or something.
Yeah.
Yo, nah, that's fucking
Yeah,
that's
that's top 5,
blasphemy.
bro. Top 5 all
That's
time.
top 5 all time. That's
When the hand
blasphemy.
go for the pants like Al Bundy.
Actually,
I
I
don't care
don't
if you
know that.
married with children, a house gonna see wild gunplay.
Yeah. Like that might even be top 3. Obviously, Curb is number 1 to me. I don't know what I'd put number 2, but Married with Children might be that number 3 spot. I don't know. I'd have to really think about
2.5 Men.
it. Oh my
Two
god.
and a half men.
Not not like bro, like I remember like being home sick from work like a couple days, like really fucking sick, like in bed, can't get out of bed type shit, like really bad flu, and watch that show and like yeah, like it, like I would like laugh here and there, but that show is not fucking good and doesn't belong on
Right.
any list.
John Cryer or whatever his name is. Like,
Yeah.
I
Is that
just
made by
don't
the
like
same guy?
any show that the main character is a fucking whiny little like beta
Yeah.
simp faggot. It's like, ugh, like
Yeah.
hate it.
Isn't that the same guy that made Big Bang Theory? Didn't he make both of those?
Yeah,
I
probably.
think
Chuck
so.
Lorre.
I think so.
Yeah.
Chuck Lorre.
Right.
Yeah, because
Yep.
they're both
That.
the same pretty much.
Right.
And Modern Family, right?
I believe
I
Didn't
wouldn't
Chuck,
be surprised.
didn't Chuck Lorre make Modern Family too? No.
Dude, he makes
Steve
everything
Levinson
now.
did. My bad.
Like
Same
even
guy.
since the
Same guy.
90s.
He probably had something to do with it anyway.
Yeah, they're no Dick Wolf.
Right. No, definitely not. But go ahead, continue, Hazy.
I only got 2 more. Community.
Community's fucking great.
Yeah, I only watched like a few episodes of that, but I did.
It's by
did
the same
enjoy
guy
it.
who made Rick and Morty.
I know.
Even though Dan Harmon himself is like, you know, I don't know how I feel about him, but the shows are funny.
Yeah.
And then the last one they got is Scrubs.
Yeah, I gotta watch that 'cause, I definitely watched a few episodes and was like, "Oh, I like this."
Scrubs
And then
sucks, bro.
I probably just forgot about it. What sucks?
Scrubs is garbage.
Oh, what that's number that was on there?
That's the last one he said. Yeah.
Oh fuck, that show is horrible, bro.
Hate it. Same
What's
thing
that
with
fucking
the main character of Scrubs is like the fucking main character of How I Met Your Mother. They look like the same guy. They act the same. They have the same
I
fucking
hate the guy in How I
haircut,
Met Your
gelled
Mother.
up in the front. They have the same personality. Like, ugh, hate it.
Mind you, chat, this is not my fucking list.
Yeah, it's not Hazy's list, right?
Yeah.
Do not bother me.
Did you have another list?
I think that's it. I think
I'd rather watch
I
fucking.
just wanted what I wanted to do, just go through it, just because of like some of like a couple of the ones we agree on, right?
Right.
But the lists are just so bizarre. It was just like, what?
Right, well, that shows you like the demographics, the people from different areas. That, like you said, some of them it's like fucking housewives that like what they watch at 7 o'clock Eastern time. So it just goes to show there's all kinds of different styles of comedy for different people. And maybe we don't like it, but I'm sure someone out there think 2.5 Men is the greatest show ever.
Yeah.
The Drew Carey show over half those facts, bro. Talk, seizure, racist lips, no Fresh Prince, right? No Martin, no Fresh Prince. I mean, for real.
Yeah, nah.
That
facts.
list was
But
a
All
little
in the
too white
Family
for
was
my
on there.
liking.
All in the
Modern
Family.
Family.
And I love All in the Family, but you know what other show should have been on there is fucking Stanford and Son.
Right.
Yeah, how is
the
Fresh Prince
Jeffersons,
not
bro.
even on there?
What do you mean, the Jeffersons, son?
Yeah, facts.
Like,
Family
come on,
Matters.
The
Family
Jeffersons
fucking
was
Matters.
on there. The Jeffersons was on there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But Family Matters, fucking
The Wayne's brothers should have been on there.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
show's kind of meh, but
No, it is mad, but I
definitely Fresh
mean,
Prince, bro. Come on. I'm in. Yeah.
There was one show I popped up in my head. Now I can't think about it anymore.
Pablo, I just
Yo, you know what's a great show that I just was like watching
sent you a
clips of because
text.
it randomly popped in my
But
head?
yeah, it's
Is Third Rock from the Sun.
I fucking used to love that show, and I watched some episodes recently, and it still fucking holds up. That
Right.
show's funny. I like that show.
Did y'all like the show Sin City?
Sin City.
I never
Charlie
seen this
Sheen in
show.
it, Heather Locklear, and
When was this?
this
Yeah,
was
I
in
don't
the
remember.
90s.
I was thinking of Spin City
Or
with Michael
Spin
J.
City,
Fox,
Spin
Michael
City, my
J.
bad.
Fox and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sin City's a movie by Robert Rodriguez. Frank Darabont wrote like the graphic novels, and Robert Rodriguez made Sin City a movie, which was great, but not comedy. There was some funny parts in it though, but yeah, I never seen that. True. What was it? True Spin. What spin? What was it?
Spin City.
Spin City.
Spin City.
Right.
Yeah, I never seen that.
Like I was saying, news radio was fire.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, with Joe Rogan, early Joe Rogan.
Yeah, the cast was insane, for real.
There's a lot, man. There's a lot.
Yeah,
In
the
Living
father of
Color.
Third Rock and the Sun, John Lithgow, and young. Why can't I think of his name right now? Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Right.
Yep. He's he's one of my favorite actors, bro. Like that movie, fucking Premium Rush, like that movie with anybody else, it would have been just a boring fucking bike messenger movie. But like he made that fucking movie awesome.
Right. Just like 500 Days of Summer was like would have been a garbage movie with anyone else, but it was watchable because he was in it.
Yep.
And
yeah, if you haven't seen Premium Rush, definitely watch it.
I mean, a little off topic, but have you ever seen the show Poker Face on? I think it's on Peacock.
Not yet. Me and my girl were gonna watch it, but
it's fucking great, bro. I love that show.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I said that. I was like, I think this is gonna be a really good show, but my girl's like, I don't know. And she likes the girl who's in it, but
yeah, Natasha Lyonne, she's good in it. It has like a vibe from like an old like detective show kind of, the way even the title card and stuff they play, it's like a lot of like throwbacks to older shit. But I said it because Joseph Gordon-Levitt is in episode 8, I think. He's so fucking good in it. It's like it's insane.
I'm gonna watch that.
There is some funny parts too. It's not like a comedy, but it's definitely funny. But honestly, watch the first episode, and if you're not hooked already, the first episode has Adrian Brody, Benjamin Bratt, Ron Perlman a little bit. It's like, and at the end, like, just watch the first episode.
Oh yeah,
if you're not hooked by then,
I did watch the first episode. We did watch the first episode, but then I don't know. We just I think something else started, and we started watching something else.
Right, that's definitely worth watching.
I gotta catch up on the boys so I can start watching.
The Boys is great too.
Yeah, I gotta.
There's some funny shit. I mean, it's not like supposed to be a comedy, but it is.
Pablo Bacante, Adrian Brody fucked the alien in that movie Splice.
And like what? It was like a girl. He fucked it, then it turned into a dude and like fucked him or something, right? I can't even remember now, but
shit, yeah,
that's a wild movie, bro. Splice. Yeah. Oh my god.
And I watched that at your house for the first time in like 5th grade.
Right.
there's a movie Slither that
I was just gonna say that, bro. How crazy is that?
with Elizabeth Banks, and that movie like
Well,
it
Michael Rooker or whatever. Is that the movie you're talking
yeah
about?
yeah
Yeah.
yeah
Oh my god,
yo
bro.
Yeah, Michael
movie,
Rucker.
yeah, and yeah, that movie has a lot of fucking funny moments. Is that the movie I'm thinking of? It has Elizabeth Banks in it though.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's about like
That
the
movie is
slug thing
hilarious.
that like goes into people and shit.
Yeah, that
Right.
movie
Yeah.
has a lot of funny parts, and also Drag Me to Hell has some hella funny
Oh
parts.
my fucking god,
Me
dude.
and Pablo,
God,
yo.
you mean what? What do you mean? You had a cat? What do you mean? Something happened to it?
Something happened to it? Yo,
Fucking
just
Justin
the
Long,
way
bro.
Justin Long delivers these fucking even
Is it,
in
what do you mean? You had you had a
Barbarian.
what do you did you had a cat? Did something happened to it?
Yeah, yeah. And then even did you see Barbarian?
Oh my god, dude.
Justin Long was hilarious in that,
Right.
like at the beginning before he got, to the
Yeah, before it
house.
turns into like a
Yeah,
full horror. But dude, Barbarian, if you haven't seen that movie,
that movie was
is
fucking amazing.
fucking great.
Yo, it was hilarious. Someone asked a question on Facebook, like what if you could fuck a chick from any horror movie, who would it be? And like people were putting like Nev Campbell and like people like that, like the girls in it and stuff. And I put the monster mother thing from Barbarian.
What the fuck?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Definitely be Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah, horror comedy is definitely one of those ones that, like we were
Shaun of the
saying,
Dead. We talked
Chud,
about that.
fucking Chud, bro.
Chud. And then it had a sequel called Bud the Chud. Like what
Bud
the
the
fuck?
Chud.
Like in the 80s, like what were y'all thinking naming
Right.
movie
Well, they
Bud?
weren't. It was the 80s.
Right,
Just did
exactly. People like this generation doesn't understand like why 80s movies are the way they are. They don't understand.
Right.
It's because everyone was coked up and they didn't fucking edit shit like the way that they should have, and that's why like when you watch 80s movies and a lot of them are great, but it's like, wait, but this part didn't make sense and that part didn't make sense.
Right.
Because they were all coked out, fucking trying to put.
Yeah, they weren't thinking it through at all. Right. There's so many plot holes and shit. Like we were just saying that fucking they couldn't even keep the continuity together of a door on its hinges or not. Like you think they got plot holes like figured out? No.
Yeah, right.
Horror movies haven't got any better. I mean, you got the new Texas Chainsaw on Netflix is garbage.
Yeah, agreed.
They have the same problems with all the 80s movies, except they're not good. So it's worse.
No, I am excited to see the fucking new Faculty movie, because
right.
It's directed by Robert Rodriguez, so I am excited about that.
Yeah, y'all seen Wrong Turn?
Of
Yes.
course.
We've seen like all fucking 6 of them, right?
Yeah, I've seen
Henry Rollins for the win.
Henry Rollins, right?
He was in the second one. Yeah, he was in the second one.
I'm probably
it's funny how the
4 hours
turn
away.
was like Elisa Dushku, and it was like, oh, her, but then from there it just went on to be like fucking its own thing. Like,
yeah, and they got better, dude. They got more gory and like more like less commercialized. You know what I mean? Like that was supposed to be more for like the first one. It was great, but it was supposed to be for a more widespread audience. The rest of them, they just tried to make them as fucking awesome as possible. But they ended up making a couple shitty ones. So,
but there was like that shit was true though, man.
But,
there was actual mountain men like that, man.
Oh, of course. There's hillbillies.
Like hillbillies ain't the word. I don't even know.
Hillbillies that are fucking,
Right, it's like Cabin in the Woods.
Right.
That's a
that
great
movie's awesome.
Yo, that movie's insane. That movie.
They're like, redneck, zombie redneck hillbillies or something.
But so we got four people in here. Any other comedy topics that y'all want to talk about before we get out of here?
I touched on all mine, man.
Yeah, Hazie touched on a lot. I feel like I went through a lot. Pablo kind of.
Yeah, you should look up funniest deaths in movies
Ooh, okay.
and play that.
All right.
Jason X gets my win.
Sick Mosh, you got any input? Like, what are some of your favorite comedy type movies? Like, what?
I grew up with Paul, so when I was driving to your house, Paul already listed off everything.
Right. Okay, gotcha.
Pretty much my taste is exactly the same as Pablo's.
Yeah,
Well, I didn't bring up Imprint.
That's not really funny
Oh,
though. That's just.
I mean, it's funny. It's
Pablo.
for sure.
Pablo.
Oh my god.
When you guys were talking about when you and Adept were talking about on your live, like when you guys were talking about like the note innovates notes on his wall and Adept was like, it's like that movie with that dude who has to write
I know,
himself.
Memento.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it because I was gonna use that in a battle with Innovate. So I was like, oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. My bad.
I didn't want to let it know
shit.
that I knew what he meant.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna text you something right now because I got something dope. Just check your text. But yeah, man. So, I highly recommend anybody who hasn't seen Curb Your Enthusiasm. Yeah. To definitely check it out because it is the best comedy show ever on television, in my opinion.
Yo, Social, if you can text me the info or whatever so I could check it out. I'll probably start it tonight. If you
Yeah,
can.
I don't know if I'll have time to send it tonight, honestly, because I'm gonna have to reset my password because I don't know it off the top of my head, and I got a buddy here. We're gonna be watching the game and shit. So
right. So
time tonight.
Caesar.
Oh, Peacemaker. No one said that. That one's pretty funny.
But I'll send it to you first thing.
Oh yeah, Peacemaker is funny.
I got you, bro. I appreciate
With
it.
what the fuck's his name? The wrestler John Cena.
Oh, the new Child's Play TV show. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But to answer Caesar's question, it depends what mood I'm in. Like if I don't really like gore fests, like just for the sake of it kind of shit. But
right.
Like I love like B horror movies that are like so cheesy, those with gore, like, or if they're like well done, like Tom Savini's like Dawn of the Dead effects and shit, like because they're all practical effects, like The Thing and shit. Like some practical effects are so good, but I do agree. Like psychological horrors, like almost like they stay with you longer, unless it's like something like a splinter, like going in someone's eye, something like that. Like I almost can't watch it. I'm like, like I think of
like Vertigo or even Psycho. Like a lot of Alfred Hitchcock movies are psychological horrors.
Right. Silence of the Lambs, even though it's like there's a little bit of both, but yeah, more like psychological shit. I feel like stays with you longer. But.
Dude, you remember that TV show? That TV show was so good. The one based the remake of Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, Hannibal.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you look up funniest deaths in movies?
Oh, let me look that up.
Because there's one in particular, I know it's gonna be on there. This guy, it's like slow mo. This guy is getting shot like 6 times, and he's like, like turning around. He gets shot again. He's like, starts turning back the other way, and then he's like over to the wall and
what's it called again?
Just look up funniest deaths in movies. I'm sure there'll be a compilation, and I'm sure it's gonna be on there.
Is this like in like the 70s or 80s?
Yeah, it was definitely older.
So,
Yeah,
all right.
I
So
think I know what you're talking about.
after this, we'll probably wrap it up pretty soon because
Right.
our food's here and the game's starting. So oh shit, I gotta change the channel. Where's the remote? Babe, find me the remote. Arthur, you can stay in there as long as you stay muted, or you can just exit out.
I was just
Yeah. Oh yeah, then leave. Leave. Yeah. No, over there. Press leave. Yeah, you're good. Now you can close it out.
Yeah, it's a dope episode, man.
Do you need a charger?
Dope.
There was like
I got
specific
a top 10
movie
hilarious
scenes that I'm like, what is it? Top 10? What?
hilarious movie deaths. And then I
Is it
got
like a compilation or is it like a Watch Mojo thing?
It's Watch Mojo, yeah.
Yeah, I know, because then they're gonna they like talk in between each one.
Yeah, I
and
know,
shit.
I know. Well, we got funniest movie scenes of people's unfortunate endings.
All right.
Yeah,
maybe
it's
try
from
that
like
one.
this. Yeah, okay. Cool.
Unfortunate ending. There's a specific one that I'm thinking of that I'm like, I can't remember the fucking name of the movie, but
Does it start with the other guys?
no, I don't know.
Yep.
All
so
right,
if
you
it's
can't
our
find
ones,
that, then just look up Samurai Cop. And let's watch some of that. Let's put Samurai Cop scenes or something. This goes back to fucking like good bad movies so bad they're good. Like the matchstick flame or something. Like
Oh no, I got it right here. Funniest movie death scenes.
yes.
3
yes, there
minutes.
you
It's
go.
like
Yeah,
Japanese.
yeah,
dude.
yeah. There you go.
Hold on, let me.
But yo, I'm telling you, Samurai Cop, the fucking '80s movie, the guy with the mullet and shit, like, bro, oh my
And
fucking
then
god.
we'll play a little bit of we'll play a little bit of that, and then I gotta get my food. It's getting cold.
Yeah, all right.
But let's see. Share screen. Okay, here we go.
What? Oh yeah, this has got to be it.
Yeah.
This is definitely it.
Like for what? Like for what? Dude just jumped right in that shark's mouth. Like,
Bro,
dude,
they get better and better. I'm telling you.
Oh my god! Yo. What the hell?
So that's another thing. The whole like sci-fi TV movies. Remember when they would do like they have like Jurassic Park ripoff, and it's called like Tyrannosaurus Land or something.
Yeah.
And then they would do like do like
I knew the shark. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god! Yo.
That's from Ninja, I think it's called.
He did like a shoulder shrug, like, well,
right. Like, why? Like, oh, fuck. Bro. Oh, what's this movie? I'm trying to remember the name of this one. It's so fucking good. This dude with the mullet here, the dead. Fuck. I'll have to think about it after. I can't remember the name. This movie's so bad. It's so good. Like. This is my favorite type of comedy, to be real. Shit like this.
Oh my god.
Like I said, Samurai Cop, like Birdemic. The fucking effects are so fucking bad that it's like, Jesus Christ. Like, you know, I love shit like that.
I love shit like this. I love old kung fu movies too, like a lot.
Right. Yo, this clip right here is so funny. Watch this fight.
Oh my god. All right, yeah.
7 Swords, that was called?
7 Swords. You ever seen that shit?
Yes.
Oh
yes.
my god, dude! There's 7 different swords, yo, and they're all fucking different, and they're all amazing. But yeah, all right,
I
let's run.
can't remember the name of this movie that's playing right now that this clip's from, but it's fucking hilarious. His eye just got gouged out, right? And then he puts him on the hook.
Maybe they have the movie names in the description, but yeah, this,
right.
I need to see this.
Yo, this movie's fucking great, though, I'm telling you. So he just poked one of his eyes out. Now he spin kicks him into a hook. Now his other eye is fucking poked out. And then he lifts him up.
Yo.
Keep an eye out for you, Stingray.
We'll keep an eye on Stingray. See ya. See ya.
Oh,
Big Trouble Little China.
Yes.
This is a great fucking movie. If you've never seen Big Trouble in Little China,
yeah.
I swear the rest of the movie isn't like that. Garbage Day.
Garbage Day.
Oh, that's a great one too. I forget what the fuck the name of that movie is. Troll 2. This is the movie I was talking about. Troll 2.
They're eating her. And then they're going to eat me.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh my god.
There's a fly on his head too. Like what the fuck?
Oh my god. Yeah. I love this movie.
Oh, that's it. The one I really wanted wasn't even on there. Fuck.
Your shipping
That's
address
alright.
types itself.
Well, that was pretty good anyway. But
Where all your
I'll find it and I'll put it on a different one. But hold on, just play some scenes from Samurai Cop real quick. And then we can end it.
Yep. All right, we're gonna play some scenes from Samurai Cop, then we're gonna get out of here. Let's see.
I'll find out the name of that movie too. I think it's like something Ninja or something. The one with the guy getting spin kicked and shit. Yeah, there was some
Samurai
great
what?
ones. Samurai Cop.
What? Cop, yeah. $1991 movie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just
Movie
put
on
like
Tubi,
scenes.
so just play it.
No, just put scenes. It was like Samurai Cop scenes and just like play some of them.
Okay, yeah, 'cause there's like a ton of full movies.
No, it will be like a compilation, maybe like 5 minutes or something at the most.
Best
The
of
best of Samurai
Cop.
Cop. Yeah. Play that. There you go. Oh my fucking god.
Alright, there we go. That's perfect.
Love this shit. Love it.
Play and now. So
Oh, the death might actually be from this movie that I'm thinking of too.
Okay. All right, let's run it.
Okay, Joe, keep it up.
Oh, it's up and ready. You just keep it warm.
It's warm and ready.
They call him Samurai. He speaks fluent Japanese.
What does katana mean? It means Japanese sword.
Hey, man, watch it! Watch it!
The fucking mullet.
Oh, man.
Doesn't interest me. Nothing there.
Nothing there? Just exactly what would interest you? Something the size of a jumbo jet?
You son of a bitch! Come back here, you motherfucker!
Yeah.
I'll have your badges for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck? Nah, I'm burning.
Do something, man! He's burning! Hey, we gotta do something, man! You grab the blade, get the fire That's it. No.
So you're the infamous
His
boss of
face
the
didn't look
Katana game. Huh?
Bro, I'm telling you. This Jim Cotta fucking.
I want his head cut off and brought here. I want his head on this piano. Got that?
Yeah.
I will bring you his head and I will place it on your piano.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pulls his wig off.
Uncouple. Samir, uncouple.
Yo, I need to see
Damn.
this.
If Akamura is here, then we'll arrest him.
There's a
We'll have a
sequel,
solid
too.
case against the Katana gang for hiring 4 assassins to kill a policeman. On the other hand, if it's the wrong house, then we'll apologize to the owner.
Have you been circumcised?
Yeah, I have. Why?
Well, your doctor must have cut a big portion of it off.
No, he was a good doctor.
Good doctors make mistakes too. That's why they buy insurance.
Hey, don't worry. I got enough. It's big.
I want bigger.
Hey, I have
I want bigger. Hey,
God, look what they did to my car. Captain Roman's gonna burn my ass.
Yeah, he's gonna burn it. Charcoal black.
It is black.
Right on. Now I'm telling these son of a bitches that we respect the Japanese of this country who are honest businessmen. And yeah, this is the land of opportunity for legitimate business, not for death merchants who distribute drugs.
Bro, the fucking mullet. Like, this guy's acting
Now I'm telling
the
these
samurai sword.
motherfuckers that they deposited, counselor, before your lawsuit even gets off the court clerk's desk. I'll have their stinking bodies in garbage bags and ship them back to Japan for fertilizer. Got it? And you too.
Who's gonna answer to Captain Roma on this?
You.
Shit, man. You burned my ass.
You don't have to worry about that. It's already,
Yeah, I know. It's already black, huh? This time you're probably cutting my dick too, huh?
You better come to my house before you report to the captain.
For what?
Let's use it before you lose it.
We have some problems in the police department. We have several new enemies. There's Captain Roma, Lieutenant Washington, Andrew Johnson, Peggy Lee Thomas, and this kid they call the Samurai Cop, Joe Marshall.
Most important is Captain Roma. We buy him, the others don't matter.
See you later, bud.
Bye.
This is not meant to be a comedy, by the way. You know, this is what makes it so funny. They were dead serious for making it. Like this is like a movie that Mac from Always Sunny
Why did
would
you
make.
come under?
You know,
I'm an undercover
It's
cop.
meant to be serious, but it's funny.
Hey, preacher,
I'm an undercover cop.
you and I got nothing to do. Let's fuck.
Shut up.
By the way, what's an all-American girl like you doing with a geek like this? Hey, counselor, we'll see you in court.
Your cinnamon always gets in the way of your. It's your turn now, cop. Say sayonara. No!
Frank, you all right, man?
Yeah.
He was smart in every way, except one thing.
What's that?
I'm telling you, you should definitely check out this and Jim Carter or Gold Mine. The whole movie. Nah, bro. It's impossible to spoil it. You know?
That. For all his money and success, he's not as smart as I.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. I literally just got a new modem and fucking up.
Yeah, it's alright. Like, yeah, you pretty much you get the idea, bro. Samurai Cop.
Not alright. Not alright.
There is a
Bullshit, but yeah, the
sequel.
Samurai Cop shit is
There is a sequel to Samurai Cop.
Oh, yeah. Do what? Well, bulletproof vest, man.
Classic. Fucking classic.
That was funny, man.
On that note, we're gonna.
On that note, our other sponsor, Butt Wipes.
We're gonna go watch. So, hold up. Let me do something. See how I can hear me. Okay, y'all can hear me better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I unplugged the headphones so I could hear the fucking Samurai Cop thing. But all right, y'all. Well, we appreciate you for being here tonight, and we are definitely gonna be bringing Hazie up for another episode in the future. He's a great addition to the show. And next week we have a Depth HNIC Monday, June 24th from 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then the following Monday, July 1st, we have Unscripted Logic episode 20 with some fucking dope shit. There may be some giveaways. There may be some surprises. There's gonna be shit going on, so we'll see what happens. And it may even be a longer show. We'll see. But on that note, Hazie, Pablo, you guys got anything else you want to say before we get up out of here?
No, just Samurai Cop is a must watch for sure, and Jim Carter. If you haven't seen them, definitely go watch those fucking movies.
Definitely going to. I'm definitely going to. So.
Yeah, I just want to say, man, thanks for having me up. I think this was a dope episode. I had a lot of fun, man. You know, we'll keep the show going every Monday. You know, tune in 6 to 9, and if you don't like it, go to another channel. That's all I gotta say. Positivity over here, man.
Absolutely, Hazie. You are welcome anytime, man, and you know that. So, but yeah, man. On that note, Unscripted Logic. Thank everybody for being here. Caesar Picante. I don't even know who are MME. There was a lot of people in there, man. Bruce Lee, Ronan Experience, Bullet.
Right.
Shout out Ronan Experience.
I was just gonna say, yeah, Ronan pulled up, right?
Yeah, we did a podcast with them. Mactown, salute to everybody, yo. And yeah, man, y'all have a great rest of your week, and I'm sure I'll be going live again this week. But next Monday's episode with a depth is gonna be amazing. So on that note, this has been Social Assassin, Pablo Picasso, and Hazie. Motherfucking name. We out this bitch. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.